Go for it. Yeah, go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Richland Ram Marching Band and Color Guard.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, hey, welcome to a misty, rainy Hurlinger Field for tonight's matchup between the Chestnut Ridge Lions, who sit at 5-3, and your 6-2 Richland Rams. Freddie, it is senior night here in Richland, and personally, unfortunately, my son's a senior. It's kind of bittersweet for me, but we should have ourselves a pretty good football game tonight. How is this rain going to impact?
Well, I don't think the rain's going to be much of a factor. It's only a mist right now. And the field, of course, being an all-turf, an all-weather field is certainly in good shape. So it should not be that big of an impact, although it might make the ball a little bit tougher to throw since it is wet. And we'll see how it goes. But we have two veteran quarterbacks here, and one's only a sophomore from Chestnut Ridge, so we'll see how that pans out. But it should be a great game. We have two teams here that are fighting for district playoffs. And, we talk about having good games on our station here, and we do. We have some of the best football in Pennsylvania. We have 2 teams tonight. Richland, who has won the District 6 2A Title 3 consecutive years, and how about Chestnut Ridge? They've won the District 5 2A Title 4, or was it 4 or 5 consecutive years? So you have Max Shoemaker versus Brandon Bailey, 2 veteran coaches. So it should be an exciting matchup, and I'm really looking forward to it.
I agree, and we got I think, to me, the best refereeing crew tonight that we're going to see all year. John Daly and his crew, who do an excellent job, are here tonight for this football game. And we don't want to criticize the referees too much, Freddie, but we have seen some less than stellar refereeing throughout the year, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, I've talked to some of the old veteran referees, the guys I used to work with. They still get out and watch the games, and they pretty much agree, that the quality of officiating has not been what it once was. And we do need young guys to get into the refereeing, and I think you might do a good job at that, Ed, yourself.
I don't want to give up my my broadcasting gig.
Your
I've been asked many times by John and his crew, but they are good, and I totally agree. There's actually a very big need for high school referees. They're very hard to come by. So anybody that's interested, I mean, it is a great thing, and they will train you, and they are needed. And we've seen it, Freddie. I mean, like you said, this is actually a pretty much a younger crew, and they do a fantastic job looking for a good officiated game tonight and a well-played football game tonight overall.
Well, I think the key to refereeing is being in the right position. If you're in the right position to make a call and you make it and you sell the call, nobody's going to complain. But if you're out of position and make a call, that's a different story. I just want to reemphasize again what a big game this is, and how in Pennsylvania we have such big football games right here in our own area. I just was looking at the top 10 today in the Tribune Democrat players, and we have a bunch of those kids on the field tonight. Receptions, these guys are all in the top 10. Trevor Wine from Chestnut Ridge, Graydon Lewis from Richland, Matt Weissong from Chestnut Ridge, and Griff LaRue from Richland. They're all in the top 10 in receiving. And Matt Weissong was an all-star player last year, first team All-State. And Kellen Stahl, our quarterback, is first team All-State. So, it doesn't get much better than that. On the passing side, Kellen Stahl and Nate Weissong are both in the top 10. Jordan Nichols is in the top 10 with 7 sacks. Griff LaRue in the top 10 with his 3 interceptions. And Jack Moyer, the kicker from Chestnut Ridge, is also in the top 10, 29 out of 30 extra points. So we have a lot of talent on this field tonight. We have 2 veteran head coaches who have won a lot of district titles. It doesn't get much better than that.
Yeah, I'm going to look at it from my perspective. I think the rain is going to impact the passing game more than anything. I think Richland has the edge here for the fact that Graydon Lewis, our jet sweeps to a Griff LaRue are going to be able to counteract the spread offense that Chestnut Ridge is going to want to run. I think they're going to put the ball in the air much more than we are. And Coach Bailey is a master at taking what is given to him, and I still feel like tonight there's an edge with the weather that's going to lean our way to the run game.
Well, if you're talking about receivers, Richland has a bunch of really good receivers. Graydon Lewis, 499 yards. Griff LaRue, 487 yards. And Sammy Penna, let's not forget Sammy Penna at 170 yards, but he has about 3 or 4, he has 4 touchdowns receiving as well. So, we have a plethora of receivers. We have an all-state quarterback. And, we have all-state players on the other side of the field, and it's just going to be exciting. And I'm just looking, our Rams came on the field in their black uniforms.
They look fantastic in the black. It looks really
awesome
good.
With the white helmet.
It's also pink out night for breast cancer,
night.
So pink out night. Everybody's made some donations tonight for the girls' night out. We made our donation, so.
Chestnut Ridge, when I'm looking over my offensive stats here, they have a pretty balanced attack. They've had 27 TDs rushing and 12 TDs passing. But yardage-wise, rushing 1,536 yards, passing 1,271. So it is a balanced attack. And the guys that we're going to be looking at tonight are like number 9, Nate Weissong, who's the sophomore quarterback, who's thrown for 1,264 yards and 12 touchdowns. And rushing, or a rusher that leaders for Chestnut Ridge, number 31, Jonah Hilligas, 450 yards and 8 touchdowns. Number 38, Nick Pressler, 438 yards and 8 touchdowns. And number 9, the quarterback himself, Nate Weissong, who's rushed for 336 yards. But they are balanced. We can't focus on one aspect of the game, and we'll see how that plays out. So it's going to be exciting. We always have good games with Chestnut Ridge, haven't we?
Always fantastic games, but let's face it, the best one everybody's going to remember, which actually was some of those senior moments, was the Mode Bowl. Actually, when these seniors were freshmen. Played down in Chestnut Ridge, and Kellen Stahl, just a freshman, came into that game and took over that game. Richland was losing, I think, by 2 scores. Kellen Stahl comes in. Joey Hauser having a hard time passing through the mud and everything else. Kellen Stahl comes in and just puts up a show on the ground. And Richland prevails 20-18, I believe, in that football game. And then we were wearing our white jerseys, and the kids all did the mudslide after the game. And yeah, just a phenomenal memory for these seniors. Yeah, pretty incredible.
I think I've missed one game in the last how many years since I started broadcasting. And do you believe I was? You probably don't remember. I was not there.
You missed the Mud Bowl. I remember.
I missed the Mud Bowl, and I was actually in Presbyterian Hospital having a procedure done.
Yeah, we do remember. We missed you that game. We gave many shout-outs to that game.
No.
We gave you many shout-outs during that game. Actually, if I remember, we got a lot of messages that game wishing you well.
Where is he?
We mentioned that on the air because remember you told me to tell everybody you're okay.
I'm okay.
You're okay just having a procedure done, but you're okay. So we put that out there to everybody that you were doing fine.
Well, I have to say that about 12 o'clock that afternoon when they were preparing me for surgery, it wasn't surgery, it was a procedure.
Yeah.
I was about ready to put my shoes on because all I could think about was the game, and I was about ready to get my shoes back on. They wouldn't let me go, though.
All right, let's sit down to PJ. PJ, conditions on the field. I mean, you got some mist and a little bit of light rain. Very light wind, it seems, and pretty comfortable temperature.
No, it's warm and sunny down here, Ed.
I didn't say that.
It's, I'm guessing upper 40s. Absolutely, it's a little more than a mist. Hey, can I ask you guys to ask the production guys to maybe realign my transponder? I'm breaking up pretty good, and maybe turn my gain up a little, turn my volume up a hair. So that's better. Whatever they just did there, that worked.
All right, Jack Moyer is going to be on to kick it away for Chestnut Ridge. He's going to put it low on the ground. Try to be picked up. I think that was DeMond Johnson. Ball will be picked up by Richland around the 30-yard line. So Richland will start this game 1st and 10. PJ, do you know who won the toss? Did we win and take the ball?
So Chestnut Ridge did win. They deferred to the second.
Okay, which actually if Brandon would have won the toss, he would have taken the ball anyway.
Yeah,
so.
we always want the ball. You know, we're going to score right now, put them down 7-0. That was a very heads-up play, covering that, not trying to pick it up. You know, the ball's slippery. It's a wet turf out there. Just fall on it. Make sure we have the ball. We're gonna drive down the field and see what happens.
All right, 1st and 10, Richland from their own 30-yard line. First possession of the game. It will be Evan McCracken in at running back. Will set himself to the left of Stahl. And Stahl will give it to McCracken, who will get back to the line of scrimmage. Nice early contact made by Chestnut Ridge.
That's going to be a key is the line play. I was doing some preseason reading on Chestnut Ridge and the Altoona Mare, the preseason edition they had. They were concerned about their offensive and defensive line, so that's something I wanted to keep an eye on tonight. And the first challenge they get, they're very successful.
All right, 2nd and 10. Stahl back to throw now. Stahl looking to the right side. Has a man open just over the outstretched hands. Will fall incomplete. I believe that was Graydon Lewis. If I'm trying to catch the number here, I think it was Graydon Lewis.
Correct.
He's been our leading receiver this year. Graydon's done a great job. We do miss your son, PJ. That's for sure. In the slot position, but Graydon is, he's a running back and a receiver. He does a tremendous job all over the field, no matter what we ask him to do.
All right, so 3rd and 10, Richland. And looks like they got the freeze play. They're not going to call the offsides. Chestnut Ridge jumped, be able to get back. So 3rd and 10 still. Stahl, roll out to his left. Stahl looking for a man. Stahl going to tuck it and keep it, and will go out of bounds. Just as he crosses the 35-yard line to about the 37. Going to bring up a 4th and about 3. This is where Coach Bailey is going to have to make the determination, Coach.
Number 55, Alex Christ, pushing our quarterback out of bounds. There's a lot of respect on the field between these two teams.
Yeah.
You know, he kind of held him up. He didn't he could have roughed him up a little bit more than he did. So, but there is a lot of respect here among these two teams.
So Coach Bailey will opt to punt here. Remember, Kellen Stahl is the punter. It's a 4th and 3. 11:14 remaining here in the first quarter. And Kellen will get this away. Nice punt out to the left side of the field. Going to bounce around the 30-yard line and squib to about the 26.
No return on Stahl.
So good punt by Stahl.
One of our few punts all year. We don't have any statistics on how many times we have punted, but there haven't been that many. So, but you know, the fact that you have your quarterback in there as your punter certainly makes the defense a little bit more honest. And they did have 4 guys, 4 linebackers there just in case. So it cuts down on the return, that's for sure.
All right, so Chestnut Ridge will come out on their first possession of the game, 1st and 10 for their own 26. Wysong in the gun will hand off up the middle. Good push forward, going to pick up about 5 yards on the play.
I look for Chestnut Ridge to try to maintain ball control. You know, everybody does that against Richland. They try to keep the ball away from our offense because we have such a high potent offense. So I look for them to try to control the ball, control the line of scrimmage. That was a pretty good start there. You know, we'll take 5 yards every play.
Oh, absolutely. So ball out to the 31-yard line. 2nd and 5, Nate Wysong back in the gun. And Wysong will keep it himself as he goes over the right side. Has some room, has enough for a first down, crosses the 40-yard line to about the 42.
Wysong on the quarterback keeper, brought down by Kellen
That's
Stahl.
the sophomore quarterback, Nate Wysong, who's also, you know, he's the leading passer, obviously, for them, but he also is one of the leading rushers. So he's quite a talented young sophomore. We have to think about him this year and 2 more years to come.
All right, good start by Chestnut Ridge, our first 2 plays of the game.
Hey, Ed, you might want to have Fred move his mic up closer to his mouth.
All right.
How's that, PJ? Better?
Much better.
All right, we got a 1st and 10 now, upcoming for Chestnut Ridge. Nate Wysong going to throw it quickly out to his left, and I think that skipped off the turf, going to fall incomplete. He kind of fumbled that snap a little bit, Freddie, and I think unable to grip it. Wanted to make the quick throw out to the left. Bounced off the turf, falls incomplete. Going to bring up 2nd down and 10.
It's a tough night to make that quick throw. As you said in the pregame, your evaluation was it's going to be tough to throw. And so far, you're right. We'll see how it goes.
All right, so 2nd and 10. Chestnut Ridge at their own 42-yard line. 9:53 remaining in the first quarter. Scoreless game. Wysong will hand up the middle. And again, a good run here by Chestnut Ridge. That'll be enough for a first down. Straight up the gut.
Max Shoemaker, the coach for Chestnut Ridge, is a very smart guy, and I think he's starting to see here, you know, running's the way it's going to be. Running is number 1 priority. You know, keep the ball, pick up some yardage. That incomplete pass was a big play because, you know, 2nd and 10 is a lot more difficult than 2nd and 4, 2nd and 5. See if they continue running the ball.
Chestnut Ridge into Richland territory. 1st down and 10 for the Richland 48. Wysong will hand up the middle again. Chestnut Ridge finding a little bit of space as ball carried to about the 44-yard line, no, 46-yard line.
Wysong on the carry.
So about a 4-yard pickup.
That's a win for the defense, 2nd and 9. We like that.
And they picked that's going to be 2nd and 6 upcoming. About a 4-yard gain on 1st down.
Really?
Yeah, about a 4-yard gain.
Okay. I see that. It's getting a little foggy out there.
It is getting kind of foggy. All right. 2nd down upcoming for Chestnut Ridge. And there's a little bit of motion there on the line. Little jump.
There's a flag on the play.
Looks like number 64, Daniel Moore, with a little false start. Going to push it back 5 yards.
That's a big play right there. That's a big 5 yards. You know, it just puts them in a situation now where they might have to actually throw the ball. And I don't think they want to throw it if they can't, if they don't have to.
2nd down, 13.
So 2nd down and 13 upcoming.
I'm sure Coach Shoemaker not happy about that. Coach Shoemaker is a Bedford grad. Went to Lafayette College. His career record down there is 102 and 52. So he's been very successful there at Chestnut Ridge.
Wysong will drop back to throw. Going to roll out to his left. Trying to find a man. Throws a quick little strike on the sideline. Avoided the first tackle, pushed out of bounds at about the 45. So going to bring up 3rd down, Coach, and about, call it 7 yards.
Huge play. First big play of the game right now. See how it goes.
In Richland territory, we think in 4-down territory here, you know, as long as you don't lose yards.
Well, let's see what happens here. And then we'll talk about it after we see what occurs here.
All right, so 3rd and 7 upcoming for Chestnut Ridge. And a low snap, the ball is on the ground. That's what I said. Barring a loss of yards, which just happened, I think Chestnut Ridge going to have to punt now. Ball all the way back to their own 45. So again, these wet conditions, Coach, are going to play some havoc. Both teams like to go into the shotgun. Those snaps are going to be very, very important.
Yeah, we're definitely in punt situations at this point.
Santana back deep to receive the punt for the Rams.
Who do we have deep?
CB Sam Penna is usually deep for us on these punts, and I believe it's Sam Penna. And the punt is away. It's a good punt. And I think Richland's just going to let this bounce. So we'll go out of bounds. We'll see where they spot this, Coach. It should be right around the 20-yard line.
No return on the punt.
21, 22, 23. They'll spot it a little bit further up. So angled out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. So pretty good field position from Richland.
Yeah, pretty favorable spot, I would say. They were kicking for the sideline. It's a dangerous night to try to catch a punt, I think. Just you've been talking about the cold and the wet.
Yeah.
Dangerous night to be trying to catch a punt. So
PJ, is the rain stopped a little bit, slowed down any?
No.
Okay, so still coming down. Hard to tell.
It's all an illusion, Ed.
It's hard to tell from up here. Yeah, we're nice and dry. Just I didn't want to rub it in, but we are. All right, so Kellen Stahl calls his own number, goes up the middle. Kellen Stahl over the 35-yard line. So picks up about 6. Going to bring 2nd down and 4.
Kellen Stahl does have 191 rushing yards and 3 touchdowns.
Like to welcome Arnold the Donley to our
Who's he?
To our lovely booth.
Who's that?
So Arnie did a great job coming out of the rain, very smart.
Arnie.
Yeah.
That's the privilege of a superintendent. You can go anywhere you want to go.
All right, 2nd and 4. Power backfield here now for Richland with Lewis and McCracken. Stahl going to hand out, looks like Graydon Lewis. Bounces it out to his left, goes over the 40-yard line. Should be enough for Richland first down, and it is. So Richland's first down of the game. Scoreless here with 6:43 left in the first quarter.
Graydon Lewis is our leading rusher for the year, 405 yards. And I know there's a lot of people out there watching. Ken and Deb, that's their grandson, I believe. Yeah, is that what we would say? Should give them a shout out. My wife
Absolutely.
Win.
All right, 1st and 10 for Richland. Lewis goes in motion. Stahl going to roll out to his right. Stahl looks downfield, has a man, but off the hands. Quick throw, and again, these wet conditions are tough. I think that was Sam Penna who was the intended receiver.
I'm giving a shout out. I should also include in that group Frank and Linda. They're like a fan club there. They meet every game, and they listen to our broadcast, so we'll give them a good shout out.
All right, so 2nd and 10, Richland. Ball at their own 42-yard line. McCracken in the backfield. He'll set himself to the right of Stahl. Stahl going to hand out to McCracken. McCracken picks his way up the middle. Gets stopped just short of the 50-yard line. They'll give him the 50-yard line. So it's going to bring up 3rd and about 2. Good hard run by Evan McCracken. PJ, good hard stick there by Chestnut Ridge.
No, without a doubt. They wrapped him up low, held him in position. Secondary came in and finished the job on McCracken. But great run from McCracken. And let me tell you, there's no great footing out there. I mean, it's turf. It's not giving way, but it's still slippy. It's a synthetic surface. So good luck tonight.
Yeah, first bad weather game of the year. As Richland goes into there's going to be a flag on the play. Richland really did some line stuff. It's going to be called on Chestnut Ridge, I believe, PJ.
It is.
It was. They jumped.
Yeah, I mean, Richland went with a whole shift of the line. Chestnut Ridge jumps.
5-yard penalty on a Richland Ram. First down.
At DiMartino, yeah. We'll catch your name in a second. We'll introduce him in a minute. All right, so 1st and 10, Richland. Ball at the Chestnut Ridge 45-yard line after the penalty. Stahl back to throw. Stahl looks, has a man, and that's LaRue. LaRue has enough for the first down at about the 35-yard line.
Stahl's pass is complete. LaRue.
So Griffin LaRue, his first catch of the game. Good pass by Stahl.
We have a guest in the press box here.
Yes, we do.
What's the name again? Scott?
Scott Gavick from A1 Electric. So welcome, Scott Gavick.
Yeah, they'll put our light. I believe they put our lights in the stadium, and we're quite pleased with them. It looks very professional.
5:10 and counting here in the first quarter. Scoreless game. Richland driving the football here on their second possession as Stahl goes up the middle. Stahl will take it to the 30-yard line. Nice 5-yard pickup on first down.
That kind of reminiscent of the Mud Bowl, isn't it?
A little bit.
A little bit fake to the
Yeah.
fullback and
Get out the mud.
the ball
Yeah.
yourself.
That Mud Bowl was Kellen's coming too.
That's it. Except there's no mud tonight. Turf field, buddy. We love it. And great lighting also. How about it?
Oh, fantastic lighting.
Fantastic lighting.
Second down and 5. Richland has the ball at the Chestnut Ridge 30-yard line. Stahl going to hand it off. That is McCracken, who makes a move, has enough for another Richland first down. Ball may have come out. No, he's still on his feet. So nice run by Evan McCracken, another Richland first down.
McCracken this year so far has had 406 rushing yards and 4 touchdowns. So he and Gavin Lewis have been the 2 big ball carriers. Gavin receiving the ball a lot more than Evan.
All right, Stahl going to throw long. He's got a man at Sam Penna, but that's going to be a little face guard. That's going to be some defensive pass interference.
For sure.
Yeah.
You saw it, PJ. What did you see down there, buddy?
100%. He was all over Sam like a cheap suit.
406.
All right, so pass interference. Only a 15-yard penalty here in the high school game, but it'll be enough for Richland first down.
This is really a drive that's all has Richland written all over it. Passing, running, little bit of trickery involved. So it's all Richland, and it's not quite first and goal yet, is it? No.
Fred, I'm sitting down here thinking about that. The weather's a little than you might think. Our passing hasn't stumbled from it at all.
Yeah. I would agree. Maybe one hard pass off the hands of Sam Penna that was just thrown a little too hard. That could have been the price, just throwing too hard. But
just to get a job.
All right, so 1st and 10 from the 11. Not quite first and goal. Richland could pick up another first down.
Empty backfield.
Stahl going to keep it himself. Goes up the middle. Stahl at the 5. Stahl down at about the 2-yard line or so.
Time and time again, we go into the empty set and run the quarterback draw, quarterback sneak. It's just it's very successful. People have to spread out. They've got to cover our receivers, and it just keeps the running game wide open.
All right, so it is a 1st and goal from the 1-yard line for the Rams, who, as you said, Coach, have used the mix of the pass and the run here. Stahl will go empty backfield once again. Just picked up 10 yards on the last play. Goes up the middle, dives, and it will be a Richland touchdown. Kellen Stahl from 1 yard out. And there go the dancing lights.
Richland will be going for 2, Ed.
Very good call. Are we surprised about this, PJ?
I'm not, but I just had inside track information being close to the coaches.
Okay. Because Noah Ritko has done a pretty nice job of kicking extra points. So Richland going to go for 2. Richland must feel like they've got something going on the ground here, Coach. They feel pretty confident from going from 2 yards out. Stahl will roll out. No, he'll stay straight now. Roll out to his left now. Looks, has a man in the back as Griffin LaRue, and that is a Richland. No, they call him out of bounds. So it will not be a 2-point conversion, just out of bounds. He was open. Yeah, let's run down the sponsors while we got a moment. Can't thank them enough. Thank you to all the community sponsors. First Summit Bank, Best Window, Chansoon Shang Medical Center, Ponchione Financial Group, Advanced Office Systems, Cardolino Eye Care, FWF Erie Insurance, Pinnacle Chiropractic Spine and Sports, Nichols, Rizzo's, Dean Jordan Tire, Johnstown Construction, Sporting Goods Discounters, Flair of Country, The Fifth Eatery and Ale House, DB Homes, FX Screen Printing, Slovenian Savings and Loan, Laurel Auto Group, Precious Metals and Diamond Company, Beauty Lawn, Dr. Edward L. DiMartino, DMD, Mahalco's General Contracting, Inc., State Senator Wayne Langerholk, Memorial Chevrolet, RPM Signs, and Advantage Auto Service. And once again, thanks to Romesburg Media, who is with us tonight. We have Dave in the booth with us, Jared on the camera upstairs. Thank them so much. Their quality is just excellent. So if you have comments, please make them on the on YouTube as you watch. We welcome all comments. Hopefully, all good.
Chestnut Ridge does have a good kicker, Jack Moyer, who's 29 out of 30 attempts. So that extra point could be meaningful at some point. Maybe that's why Coach went for the 2.
But do you think, Freddie, maybe something has to do with the fact that it's wet and the snap of the ball? Maybe they're worried about snapping the ball that long and getting the ball down, and getting footing. Maybe it's better to go for it. I mean, I'm just taking a guess.
Well, that could be a factor as well, but it would have been nice to have 8 up there. It would be, you have to have. We were on a roll too. You need the confidence.
All right, Piscatello will kick it away. Ball picked up at about the 30-yard line. Nice move on the carry is number 12, Matt Wysong, on the return. So ball taken out over the 35-yard line.
Matt
spotted
Wysong,
short of the 40.
Sorry, buddy. Matt Wysong is their All-State receiver from last year. First team All-State AA. So he's quite an athlete and a good guy to kick the ball away from. Not right to.
Yeah. All right, ball spotted at the looks like the 38-yard line. Chestnut Ridge will take over their second possession of the game. They trail here 6-0 to Richland. 3:26 remaining here in the first quarter. Nate Wysong will go into the shotgun. That is Trevor Wyant goes in motion. Nate Wysong going to take against some pressure. Nate Wysong having big pressure, and it's going to be picked off by Richland at the 50-yard line. I believe that is Sam Penna. So Sam Penna, they got nice pressure, Richland did. And Wysong got it away, but there was Sam Penner for the interception.
A little bit of panic in Chestnut Ridge.
Yeah.
It's a little too early to panic, I think. So
he could have thrown that ball away, absolutely.
Yeah, they might pay the price for that.
All right, so Richland takes over 1st and 10 from the 50-yard line. Richland had a good drive last possession, ended up in 6 points.
That's the 10th interception for Richland this year. 10th as a team, not 10 for Sam, but 10th as the team.
Stahl will hand off to McCracken. McCracken goes over right tackle. McCracken goes over the 45-yard line down to about the 44. So good run by Evan McCracken. Picks up 6 yards on first down, and you'll take that at every run play, Coach. 6 yards, 6 yards, 6 yards.
That's the goal here, to get first downs, running the ball, using the clock up a little bit, and getting another touchdown. We're in great position right now. Great position.
2nd down and 4, Richland. Inside of Chestnut Ridge territory to the 44-yard line. Stahl going to keep it himself again. Stahl will try up the middle, meet some resistance there. We'll lose about a yard to about the 45-yard line. Good penetration there at time by Chestnut Ridge.
Good defensive surge by the Lions. They are the Lions, right?
They are the Lions, yes.
Chestnut Ridge Lions. Storied program down there over the mountain. Now, they've been around a couple different leagues over the years, and I think they're back home where they belong in the Laurel Highlands.
Yeah, they'll give Richland back to the line of scrimmage. So no gain to bring up 3rd down and 4. And again, another shift, and again they will catch Chestnut Ridge on the offsides call. This has been twice now. Richland's used that shift in the line, and Chestnut Ridge goes offside. So instead of using the freeze play, Richland going with a massive shift of the offensive line, and Chestnut Ridge now has jumped twice.
It's all legal, and it's something that no one has scouted all year because we haven't done it all year. So it's a new technique, and caught Chestnut Ridge totally off guard. And 1st and 10, I guess. Is that right?
Yes,
yep,
1st and 10. Richland was 2nd down or 3rd down and 4. So 1st and 10, Richland now. Ball at the 39-yard line of Chestnut Ridge. McCracken is your running back, and it will be McCracken. McCracken will slice his way over the 35-yard line to about the 33. So again, good yardage on 1st down. 6-yard gain for McCracken.
I'm watching our offensive line, and we had very good surge. We started out a little tentative early in the game, but I think the kids are getting a lot more confidence as the game goes on.
All right, 2nd and 4, Rams. Fake handoff out to Sam Penna. Sam Penna makes a move at 25. Brought down as he crosses the 20-yard line to about the 17. So PJ, nice deke by Penna.
Now, great route for Sam. Little extra effort in the end too. So You know, they're going to try everything they can do. These guys can catch the ball in this. They're teamed up.
All right, ball at the, they'll call it the 18-yard line. Stahl 1st and 10, back to throw. Stahl gets a little bit of heat. Stahl roll out, throws it. He'll throw it incomplete. And that's a good play, Coach. Get a little bit of heat. You know, just throw it out of bounds. Don't worry about it. Look to play another down.
I was just going to say, you know, don't be greedy.
You got a flag on the field, guys.
This is going to be cold on Richland. That's what I thought, too. So holding call on Richland.
That's a big one for Chestnut Ridge, that's for sure.
So what would have been a 2nd and 10 now will turn into a 1st and 20. Ball all the way back to the 28-yard line of Chestnut Ridge. There'll be no panic in Richland, though, Coach.
No, with our offense, you know, we can pick up 20 yards. You know, I don't want to be too confident here, but our offense is so diverse. That's what makes it so difficult to play Richland. As a defensive coordinator for the other team, you've got so many things to. Now you've got that line shift to worry about.
Yeah, this ball comes all the way out to the 33, so it's going to be about a 2nd down and about 24 or so, or 1st down and 24. All right, Richland back to throw. Stahl looks. Stahl, good pocket. We'll throw it for LaRue.
Nice defense.
Good defense there by Chestnut Ridge. We'll catch number. That's number 12. That is Matt Weissong in coverage. Did a nice job.
Matt Weissong is one of their stellar athletes. He's a young guy as well, but he's certainly their all-state receiver, and he's quite a defensive back as well. He's a senior. He has 37 receptions on the year. Plays some pretty good defense as well.
All right, 2nd down. Long way to go. Call it 25 yards. Ball at the 33-yard line of Chestnut Ridge. A holding call is what put Richland in this position. They would have had 2nd down and 10 from the 18. Stahl back to throw. Stahl, a little screen play. Has McCracken. Nice block there by Richland as McCracken will take it over the 25-yard line. Make a move, pushes towards the 20. We'll get back to about the 16-yard line. So good play on second down.
Very nice design. They had the man in motion. I think it was Graydon Lewis going to the right, and they came back to the left with the screen pass. Very well executed play. It's hard sometimes to teach high school kids how to run a good draw, or a good screen pass, but that was certainly a good screen pass.
That was an excellent block. I'm not sure who made that block, but PJ, that was a great block. All right, so 3rd down and 9 upcoming for Richland. I think that's going to run out the quarter. Let's see if Coach Bailey runs a play here. I think he won't. So that'll be the end of the 1st quarter. Richland will have a 3rd and 9 from the Chestnut Ridge 17-yard line. Obviously 4-down territory, so we won't worry about it. Coach, I'm going to let you run down the sponsors.
Can I do it this time?
Absolutely.
Okay, we have First Summit Bank, Best Window, Chan Soon Song Medical Center, Ponchione Financial Group, Advanced Auto Systems, Cardolino Eye Care, FWF, Erie Insurance, Pinnacle Chiropractic Spine and Sports, Nichols, Rizzo's, Dean Jordan Tire.
Listen in on this.
Johnstown Construction, Sporting Goods Discount.
Oh, hold on.
Flair of Country, The Fifth Eatery and Ale House, DB Homes, FX Screen Printing, Slovenian Savings and Loan, Laurel Auto Group.
Hold on, we got to go down. We have a special guest with PJ right there, Tom Feitel, along with Jim Alaskis. All right, PJ, if you can get, we have a little Tom Feitel who ran the Rocket
Tom,
program.
What do you think about the Rocket?
So here we go.
Everything you've done to ensure success of the program.
No, it's, you know, when I went to it was already. It's been a real pleasure to be around the kids, the coaches. And unlike a lot of the programs,
I'm just going to take it out.
And,
All you got to do is tell me
our Huey program is in line with our varsity program. So from the top down, Coach Bailey, all the coaches have been involved through. It's a wonderful program. This year we have 120 kids, 1st through 6th grade, 240 kids in our program altogether, and that's a big part of why is the number of people participating. Like I said, it's been part of it, and you know, on down. And thanks for the opportunity.
Thank you. Enough.
All right, thank you, Tom Feitel, who ran that Richland Rocket program. While they were doing that, we have a touchdown, Richland. So sorry, we missed the play as Tom Feitel was being interviewed by Jim Alaskis of EHR. So Richland able to go into the end zone.
There's a pass that I'm not sure who caught it.
So big touchdown, Richland Rams. They went for 2 the first time, Freddie. We'll see what they do here. I imagine they're going to go for 2 again. They lead here.
Sam Penna.
So Sam Penna on the reception. Thanks, PJ. Nice interview with Tom Feitel, who all of us know, the Rocco program is very integral for what goes on here with the Richland football program, and Tom stepping down.
They did the shift again, but Chestnut Ridge didn't bite.
Kellen Stahl will call his own number. Goes up and over, and he will fall short of the goal line. So unsuccessful 2-point conversion once again. So Richland leads here now 12-0.
We have our firemen back with us.
Firemen are great. We should hopefully have the dancing lights again. Love the dancing lights.
So we certainly want to thank the firemen for showing up and giving their support. Mr. Heffelfinger, if you're listening tonight, welcome to the broadcast. It's always good to have you on board as well. First Summit Bank, Best Window, Chan Soon Song Medical Center, Poncione Financial Group, Advanced Auto Systems, Cardolino Eye Care, FWF Erie Insurance, Pinnacle Chiropractic, Spine and Sports, Nichols, Rizzo's, Dean Jordan Tire, Johnstown Construction, Sporting Goods Discounters, Flair of Country, The Fifth Eatery and Ale House, DB Homes, FX Screen Printing, Slovenian Savings and Loan, The Laurel Auto Group, Precious Metals and Diamonds, Beauty Lawn, Dr. Edward L. DiMartino, DMD, Mahelco's General Contracting Incorporated, State Senator Wayne Langerholk, Memorial Chevrolet, RPM Signs, and Advantage Auto Service. We thank all of the sponsors. And if you want to get on board, I guess there's still time, right, Ed?
Absolutely. You got to figure we still have another game left in the regular season. We're going to have some playoffs. So if you want to get in, please contact PJ McGowan.
We're hoping we have our first playoff game right here at Hurlinger Field, and it kind of looks like that's going to be the scenario. Looks like we might be playing somebody like a River Valley or a Southern Huntington, but it will be here. Richland right now is 4th in District 6 2A football, and Chestnut Ridge is 4th in District 5.
All right, Declan Piscatell on a kick it away again after the Sam Penna score. The ball picked up at about the 10-yard line by Matt Weissong. Matt Weissong will go over the left side and we'll get across the 30-yard line. We'll see where they spot this at about the 32.
Once again, Matt Weissong, the All-State, first-team All-State receiver from last year. You know, we're kind of getting used to seeing All-State kids playing it. I remember the day when it was like, wow, he's All-State. Now it's like we have 2 or 3 on the field at one time. So pretty good football here in Western Pennsylvania.
All right, Richland leading here 12-0 with 11:46 remaining in the second quarter. Nate Weissong into the gun for Chestnut Ridge. Matt Weissong will go in motion. He'll pitch to Weissong, and he will be brought down as he crosses the 35-yard line. So about a 3-yard pickup, maybe 4.
He did a great job picking up even 3 yards.
It
looked like he was totally boxed in there on the end. Our defensive ends do a great job of containing people, and but he did a great job of at least getting 3 yards. He got nothing. He got something out of nothing, actually.
So second and a short 7, we'll call it. And Nate Weissong will hand off. This is number 31, Jonah Hillegas. And he'll pick up maybe a couple yards. And he'll get to about the, looks like the 39-yard line.
Yeah, Jonah Hillegas is a senior. He has 450 yards rushing this year and 8 touchdowns. So he's been a workhorse for the Lions throughout the season.
All right, so senior Aiden Thomas makes the stop. It's going to be 3rd down and 3 upcoming for Chestnut Ridge. Weissong fumbles on the ground, and Richland has it. It was a bad, what do I want to say, a bad exchange. There we go, that's the word I was looking for. A bad exchange on the play, and Richland able to jump on it.
Chestnut Ridge shooting themselves in the foot. You know, they can't afford, obviously, being down by 2 scores right now. That's a critical error, and they do have to come up big defensively now. So let's see what kind of defense they put out on the field.
And timeout, Chestnut Ridge. PJ, who was that on the recovery for Richland?
Ladies
PJ.
and gentlemen, we'd like to give a special shout out tonight. If you turn around and look at the broadcast booth at tonight's broadcast of the game in the press box.
And Thomas.
Aiden Thomas, thank you, buddy. So senior Aiden Thomas able to jump on the fumble.
Happy birthday, Fred Kennedy.
Oh,
Who is this?
me. Me. It was me.
Hey, congrats, Freddie.
That was me.
For what?
I don't know.
Fred, is it your birthday?
Is it your birthday?
Yesterday was
Oh,
my
happy birthday,
Oh, boy, you dodged some bullets at 4 o'clock.
Wow, I
know,
didn't
that's
know
why.
that.
Do
It's
you-
Freddie's
do you-
birthday.
Do you think I was going to bring it up at 4
Thank you,
o'clock?
Jim. And we heard his name. We didn't know what it's for. He wouldn't tell us. And you're getting serenaded by the crowd.
Oh, my gosh. What a great gift that is, you know?
Fantastic.
It's a great gift having been involved in this program for so many years. I don't know who leaked the information, but I'm going to find out.
I think more so than you think.
I have my sources. I can find out who it was.
All right, so 1st and 10 Richland after Aiden Thomas jumps on the fumble. Ball to Chestnut Ridge 38-yard line. It will be a double reverse. It will be Griff LaRue who crosses the 40 out of bounds at about the 35-yard line.
On the double reverse.
How about Max Shoemaker calling a timeout at this point in the game? That's very
How to settle him down, I agree.
He's a veteran coach, and you know he's got to tell these guys, listen, guys, this is right now we have to stop them.
Right.
We have to stop them. Let's get our act together. We're better than this.
Yep.
You know, let's go get them.
And they've shot themselves in the foot. Last 2 possessions, we had an interception and now a fumble.
Yep, big turnovers.
So after all that, Griff LaRue picks up a couple yards, going to bring up 2nd and 8. Ball spotted at about the 36-yard line. Kellen Stahl goes into the gun. Kellen Stahl will hand off. I think that's McCracken, and McCracken will get stopped. He may have got to about the 35-yard line. They will give him the 35.
No gain.
I think Coach Shoemaker might have woken those defensive linemen up. That was a pretty good.
Brings up a third down.
We've been winning the battle in the trenches, but that play we did not. So good timeout by Coach Shoemaker. Very excellent call. You can tell he's a veteran coach.
All right, 3rd down and 7 for the Rams. 9:56 here remaining in the second quarter. Stahl back to throw. Stahl going to keep him himself. Stahl, great call as Stahl goes up the middle, and he is going to have, I think, enough for the Richland first down.
I'm not sure if that was
And he does.
if that was designed or not. I'm not sure. I can't really tell, but he did draw back like normal drop back pass. Then he took off up the middle when he saw nothing. He could have been designed that way.
It looked to me like that was the design play. PJ, you agree?
Absolutely. And, I mean, that was a good effort, second effort. He got out over at 35, and, you know, I was standing right there by the official. He saw everything I did, so well played.
All right, so 1st and 10. Richland got the ball at the Chestnut Ridge 28-yard line. They lead here 12-0 with 9:17 and counting remaining before halftime. Empty backfield for Stahl. And Stahl will follow Jordan Nichols, I believe, and makes it to about the 25-yard line.
Takes the snap and the ball.
Richland is just so hard to defend. You just don't know what's coming next. I mean, they keep you so off balance. You know, I feel off balanced up here in the press box. Like if I was the defensive guy for Ridge, you know, I'm like, what's that? You know, what's going to happen now? It's just you just don't know.
Empty backfield once again for Stahl as Nichols goes in motion again to the right side. Stahl again will follow Nichols and will get over the 20-yard line.
Is this reminiscent of the mud game? Or
This is very reminiscent of the mud game. Ball taken to the 20-yard line, going to bring up 3rd and about 1. So a heavy dose of Kellen Stahl.
Which is exactly what the mud game
It was. Right now he's following Jordan Nichols.
Yeah.
Now we're going to put a running back. I think that's going to be Graydon Lewis in the backfield now with Stahl. Going to go with a little pistol formation to start. 3rd down and 1, and it will be Graydon Lewis, who has enough for the first time, bounces it off, and Graydon Lewis is going to make it to the end zone. Touchdown, Richland Rams.
That is what makes him such a great running back.
No, they're not going to give him a touchdown yet. PJ, I thought he was in.
I did too. They're calling him out. I mean, he knocked the pylon over, but they saw something I didn't see.
Maybe the foot out of bounds before he got there, so a little premature on the call. Sorry about that. It will bring up 1st and goal from about the foot yard line.
I was going to say that's what makes Graydon such a great back. There was nothing there, and he bounced it to the outside. And he's got great speed, great power, great speed.
All right, so Stahl now first and goal. Going to hand off. This is Graydon Lewis again. Lewis going to come up the middle, and this time he has enough for the Richland Ram touchdown.
Once again, nothing where he started, right? Where he went, there was nothing happening. Bounce back the other way, touchdown.
Was that McCracken or Lewis?
Lewis.
All right, it was Graydon Lewis. Sometimes hard to catch a number from here, especially with the little fog and
Yeah.
numbers get a little hazy.
You know, I've had my binoculars.
That's why PJ's the best in the business. He's down for us. He can tell us what's going
Ed,
on.
listen, it's Fred's birthday.
I know.
You just had a week of fogginess from Nashville. You need me.
I know.
It's not the weather. You need me.
I do. I'm not going to lie. All right, so Richland going for 2. 0 for 2 so far on the conversions. Stahl going to throw it again out for LaRue. Corner of the end zone. This time it will be enough for the conversion. So Stahl LaRue in the back left side of the end zone. And Richland will go up 20-0 now here with 7:51 remaining before halftime.
PJ, how did Nashville work its way into this conversation? Your partner in crime spent the last 5 days singing country music.
Nah, definitely not singing country music.
What a great place to be, though. You know?
Not that there's anything wrong with country music. It's just,
you have to. If you went to Nashville, you have to love country.
You don't have to. Trust me.
Do you like both kinds, country and western?
Yes. Sure.
That was a pretty outstanding drive. Mistakes. Last 2 drives have been caused. Scores came as a result of mistakes. So Chestnut Ridge is in trouble, a little bit of trouble right now. They're trying to get 20 from a 20-point behind against Richland is pretty tough to do. But it's early. There's still 7:51 to go in the first half. We're going to have another stellar halftime. We have the senior cheerleaders.
Nice.
Is that correct?
Nice. I think so. Yeah.
Ed, you look really great coming across the field.
Yeah. Very bittersweet for me. You know, we've known those kids, since first grade. And
I think Coach Nadali's leaving us. I don't know. I'm not going to ask where you're going.
They're going to celebrate Freddie's birthday for him. Nice job.
Good meeting you, sir. Everything. Where are you from? Washington, PA.
All right, Chris Kordick on now to kick it away for Richland. They lead here 20-0 with 7:51 remaining
really
before halftime.
I see.
And a good kick by Kordick puts this deep at about the 9-yard line, picked up by Matt Wysong. Matt Wysong, nice little move. Matt Wysong over the 40-yard line, 45-yard line.
That's your all-stater. Why don't they kick it to him? You got to kick it away from him.
Right, and they keep kicking to his side, and Matt Wysong.
Yeah.
Good return there.
I understand Westmont's getting the same flashing lights. I saw that in the paper. But they're not with you. You better get over there and make a sale. Oh, you got to make a sale over there. Why are you hanging around here? Okay, well, it's nice having you with us tonight, sir.
Very nice having you. Lights are great. All right, 1st and 10 for Chestnut Ridge. They trail here 20-0. 7:42 remaining before halftime. Matt Wysong goes in motion. Nate Wysong keeping himself. Nice stop made by Aiden Thomas as Wysong tried the left side. Aiden Thomas having a very good game tonight.
I was tied up with Mr. Nadonley there. What happened?
Aiden Thomas, they made a nice play. Nate Wysong tried the quarterback keeper. Aiden Thomas able to bring him down for a 2-yard loss. So 2nd down and 12. 44-yard line of the Lions. Nate Wysong going to roll out to his right. He will force this one in coverage. And nice play there made by Graydon Lewis. I think Wyatt was looking for the pass interference call, but Graydon Lewis clearly jumping on the ball trying to make the interception.
Very dangerous throw. Very dangerous. I mean, that's the last thing they need is another mistake.
And it almost happened.
One more mistake, and it's going to be very. It's going to be tough now, but one more mistake can make it really tough.
All right, 3rd and 12.
Please move your car. We're truck.
Upcoming for the Lions.
Is this 4 down? They're not going to go for it on 4th down.
This is a tough call. Yeah, I got the ball.
one.
But we'll see. as Nate Weissong will drop back to throw. Deep drop back. Going to be a little screen play. This time defended well by Richland. Nice play there made by the Rams. Rams have struggled, Coach, sometimes on those screen plays. I think there's a flag on the play.
That was a strange-looking screen. It didn't look like there were any blockers on this side of the field.
Yeah. So
he dropped back. So you can notice how far back he dropped as well. And he dropped back like 12 yards.
Yeah.
That's a definite sign right there. You know, I'm sure all of our defensive linemen should have been yelling screen.
Yep.
Because it was pretty obvious there was going to be a screen.
No flag, Ed.
Okay, I thought I saw a flag come out. That was Nick Presnell who took the screen pass. So 4th down upcoming for Chestnut Ridge. They're going to punt. And a good punt away here, nice and high. Sam Penna will call for the fair catch. He boots it. And Chestnut Ridge, another ball still on the ground. Chestnut Ridge will have it. Sam Penna called for the fair catch, just able to hold on, slipped out of his hands. So that's the break Chestnut Ridge was looking for. They'll take over at the 24-yard line of Richland.
That's going to give them some life. There's no question about it. Tough night to begin. That was a nice high punt.
It was a very nice punt.
Notice how high that punt was in the air. It was coming straight down, probably a little bit damp, so might have been better off letting it bounce. But you know, Sam's done such a great job for us this year. You can't really question his judgment.
Oh, absolutely not.
I never would question his judgment.
All right, so Nate Weissong goes into the gun. 5:51 remaining before halftime. Ridge trailing 20-0, but off the muff. And Richland this time will put Weissong down quickly. That's going to be a loss of about a yard.
You know, that defensive end has his job out there. He has to not get faked out with the dive. You know, they're going to fake the dive, and they want the defensive end to move down inside. But he has to maintain his position and play the quarterback. So he did a great job. We have some pretty good defensive ends down there.
All right, so it's Brock Batchy on the stop. Going to bring up 2nd down, and we'll call it a long 10. Nate Weissong, quick throw out to his right, and the ball is going to be dropped. The question is, was that a backwards pass? No, they'll call it incomplete.
Pass is ruled incomplete.
So they'll roll it incomplete. They're going to bring up 3rd down and about 10.
Jordan Nichols and Bryce Batchy are pretty good guys at holding down our edges out there. You know, they don't get
Brock Batchy.
Brock. What did I say, Bryce?
Yes, sir.
Did he graduate? Was there one?
Yes, Bryce graduated. He graduated last year.
He was a great force in our team last year.
He was fantastic. And Brock actually having a very good year here for the Rams.
He's a youngster, isn't he?
He's a junior, I believe.
Yep.
5:07 remaining here before halftime. Richland leading 20-0. Nate Weissong back to throw, getting good pressure by the Rams. Jordan Nichols coming. Pass over the middle. Oh, almost picked off. Brock Batchy almost able to intercept that. And this is clearly 4-down territory for Chestnut Ridge, but they'll have 4th and a long 10 coming up.
Once again, a very deep drop by the quarterback.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be a screen, but it really wasn't. But he gets back in a hurry, and he drops back very far.
So exactly 5 minutes remaining before halftime. Pistol formation here for the Lions. Tyler Harder in at running back. It will be a drop back and a nice sack made there by the Rams. So good hold by Richland after the fumble off the punt. Richland defense stays stout, gives up nothing, and Richland will take over 1st and 10. Plenty of time left here before halftime, Coach. 4:53. Rams leading 20-0.
We actually have time for a couple more scores.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan Nichols,
has had 7 sacks before tonight. DeMont Johnson has 4 sacks, and Aiden Thomas has 3. They're our sack leaders, but we have a total of 20 sacks so far this season. So.
And I was told that Aiden Thomas has 3 blocked punts this year.
That's got to be a
so
record.
Good job for Aiden Thomas. Again, having a stellar senior season. He's the anchor of that offensive line and defensive line. Timeout Chestnut Ridge. While we got a moment, we'll go ahead and run down the sponsors again. Want to thank everybody. Can't do this without them. Can't do this without Romansburg Media. Dave and Jared here with us tonight. So thank you to First Summit Bank, Best Window, Chan Soon Chong Medical Center, Ponchione Financial Group, Advanced Office Systems, Cardolino Eye Care, FWF/Erie Insurance, Pinnacle Chiropractic Spine and Sports, Nichols, Rizzo's, Dean Jordan Tire, Johnstown Construction, Sporting Goods Discounters, Flair of Country, The Fifth Eatery and Ale House, DB Homes, FX Screen Printing, Slovenian Savings and Loan, Laurel Auto Group, Precious Metals and Diamond Company, Beauty Lawn, Dr. Edward L. DiMartino, DMD, Mahalco's General Contracting, Inc., State Senator Wayne Langerholk, Memorial Chevrolet, RPM Signs, and Advantage Auto Service. Thank you to one and all.
Defensively, we've, in addition to our other statistics, we've had 13 interceptions this year, which is pretty outstanding. I can't believe that these are right, but they must be here. Fumble recoveries, we only have 2. I thought we would have had more than that, but according to the official statistics, that's what we have, 2. So until I'm proven wrong, I'm going with it.
All right, so 1st and 10, Rams. Kellen Stahl, empty backfield here, 1st and 10. And Stahl going to throw out to his left, has a man, and pushing forward to about the 35-yard line. Should be enough for a first down. Graydon Lewis.
Once again, let's talk about his toughness. He will not be denied. It's going to take more than 2 or 3 people to bring him down.
I don't think I can remember a moment where he got hit by the first man and went down. 1st and 10, Richland, their own 35-yard line. Stahl going to keep himself. Goes out to his right side over the 35, the 40, and lowers his shoulder and gets another first down to about the 46-yard line. So good hard running by Kellen Stahl, who's had himself a very good night, Freddie, on the ground and in the air.
They had a tight bunch to the right, and all 3 of those guys, you're expecting maybe a pass, but all 3 of those tight guys blocked down and sealed the corner for Kellen. This is, again, almost a replay of the Mud Bowl with Kellen carrying the ball.
All right, empty backfield once again for Stahl. They have the ball at their own 46-yard line. 4:25 remaining here before halftime. Richland leading 20-0. Stahl going to keep it himself. Will get over midfield. Go to the 45, the 40, the 40, the 30, the 35, the 20. Stahl down to the 10-yard line. Good hard running by Kellen Stahl.
I'm gonna hesitate to say this, but it's almost like Coach Bailey saying, when you were a freshman, this is what you did. Now you're a senior and we're playing Chestnut Ridge. Let's do it again.
Yep.
It almost seems like it's a tribute to our quarterback. I'm probably wrong, but it seems that way to me as a fan. As a fan, that's what it looks like.
But maybe he's just taking what he's given them too.
I just think it's a little more than that.
Yeah, wet conditions. But at any rate, 1st and 10, they're going to call it at the 11-yard line, so Richland could pick up another first down at the 1. Low snap, but still able to pick it up. Rolls out, and just off the outstretched hands of DeMont Johnson.
Incomplete. 2nd down.
So trying to get DeMont Johnson involved there, and just off the fingertips. We'll bring up 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, DeMont Johnson does have 7 receptions this year for 92 yards. Griff LaRue is our leading receiver, 487 yards. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
9 touchdowns.
Yeah. PJ, any change in the rain conditions down there? Not sure if I got PJ or not. We'll see if we can grab him in a moment.
You hear me?
There he is.
Can you got me?
Got you now, PJ.
Yeah, no, the rain's the same. My mic's cutting in and out. I'm going to have to come for new juice.
Okay. I think that's, was that Jordan Nichols on the carry? We'll see what the number was. I believe that was 23.
I didn't think that he was allowed.
That's yes.
All right, so Jordan Nichols on the carry.
For the Rams.
Once again, you just don't know where the next play is going to be coming from.
Nichols holding his shoulder, though. He had that hurt shoulder earlier. It was like he was clutching his left arm as he came off.
Can't afford to lose him. We don't want to lose him for playoffs. That's
That's amazing he came back. And he was having a good ball game tonight. 3rd and 7 for the Rams. Kellen Stahl going to hand off. This is Graydon Lewis, I believe. Lewis will go over to the left side. There's a flag on the play. It is a touchdown, but there is a flag.
I can't imagine.
Flag throw right about the goal line.
I can't imagine it was anything or ball.
Yeah, that may have been. I'm trying to catch number.
Face mask.
So face mask on Chestnut Ridge.
It had to be. There were only 2 defenders in our
Yeah.
ball carrier. Now, our ball carrier could have grabbed the face mask, but he didn't.
Face mask is a call against Reed.
All right, so it is a touchdown for the Richland Rams.
Greg Lewis on the
It was Graydon Lewis from 8 yards out.
I'm a terrible statistician. I keep wanting to write stuff down, and I forget.
We said if anybody wants to volunteer to come and be our statistician, you're more than welcome to hang out with Freddie and I. Come into the booth and keep stats.
That would be. We had somebody do that last year. One of your buddies.
2-point conversion. Left side of the end zone again will fall incomplete. So Richland only 1 out of 4 so far on two-point conversions. We'll set our score at 26-0. So Richland using a lot, Freddie. We're using a lot of mixes of run pass, a lot of Kellen Stahl, as you said, a lot of Graydon Lewis tonight as well.
I'm really thinking that this is a, they're featuring Kellen tonight. I really believe that as a reward for the 4 years that he's given the program. Once again, I could be wrong. I could be sentimental about it, but he's certainly taken over the game himself. Kellen has taken over the game.
I mean, Kellen is one of those kids that's face the coach. He's one of the, he's going to give you everything he's got, every play. He will never back down, never quit. He will keep coming, and he has proven himself large tonight on this football field.
One thing I have to give Coach Bailey a lot of credit for, he was a quarterback himself, we know that, at Forest Hills and then at the University of Connecticut.
Yep.
He's really brought a lot of quarterbacks, starting way back with Marco Pecora, who started as a freshman, and he's done a whole lot with the quarterbacks. I could go through the whole litany of quarterbacks, but I could never think of them all. I can think of Matt Schaefer. I can think of
Pecora. We have
Pecora.
Right.
Gino Ramirez was one of my favorites.
Gino Ramirez, that's right.
He was a good one. He was just a little guy, but he was tough as nails. He could stand in the pocket and take a shot.
I can remember some back to when I was a student. Don Galucci. Brian Hauser.
Dave Istman.
Yeah.
He was an outstanding quarterback. So we've had some great quarterbacks.
Yep.
But Brandon, year in and year out, has produced top quality quarterbacks.
All right, so the penalty will be enforced here on the kickoff. So Richland kicking off from the Chestnut Ridge 45-yard line.
Dave Istman loved the Backstreet Boys.
Piscatella on to kick it away. Nice low kick. It will go into the end zone. So off that penalty, off the face mask penalty, Richland able to kick it away from the Chestnut Ridge 45-yard line. Keep it away from Matt Weissong, go in the end zone.
That's it.
And we have a touchback.
My question right now is, who are the Backstreet Boys? Is the Backstreet Boys?
Oh, come on. You don't know the Backstreet Boys?
No, I don't.
I would sing you some, but I don't have my best singing voice tonight, so
Okay.
sorry.
There was another group he liked, and I can't remember who they were.
In sync.
No, that's
We're going back
I
to
don't
the
know.
boy bands here. 98 Degrees,
Are we talking about
New
boy
Kids on the
bands?
Block, right?
I saw them in person.
I'm sure you did.
I did.
All right, 1st and 10, Chestnut Ridge. Weissong will roll out to his right. He's going to throw this one away. Wise play by Nate Weissong this time.
Weissong's pass.
Just so we can clear the air, I took my daughter to see New Kids. I didn't go myself personally.
Oh, really?
But
You didn't go? You didn't buy a T-shirt?
I mean, I went, but I was actually not there.
You're a good dad.
She was too young to drive, so.
All right. All right, so the Richland defense coming up large here. Couple turnovers in this football game already. Big stop after the turnover off the punt. 26-0 Richland leads here with 2:52 remaining before halftime.
Guys, you got me now.
I got you,
Listen
PJ.
to that. New double-A batteries.
I love it. And a nice run up the middle this time by Chestnut Ridge. I think that was Presnell, number 38, Nick Presnell on the carry.
We're calling a timeout because Brandon wants more
This is
points.
going to be lots of time on the clock.
a
Right?
lot
We're
of time.
2:44. So would you like to run down the sponsors, sir?
I can do that.
All right.
See if I can do as good a job as you did. First, Summit Bank, Best Windows, Chan Soon Song Medical Center, Ponchion Financial Group, Advanced Auto Systems, Cardolino Eye Care, FWF Erie Insurance, Pinnacle Chiropractic, Spine and Sports, Nico's Great Sushi, Rizzo's Great Italian Food, Dean Jordan Tire, Great Italian Tires, Johnstown Construction, Sporting Good Discounters, Flair of Country, the Fifth Eatery and Ale House, DB Homes, FX Screen Printing, Slovenian Savings and Loan, Worrell Auto Group, Precious Metals and Diamond Company, Beauty Lawn, Dr. Edward L. DiMartino, DMD, Mahelco General Contracting Incorporated, State Senator Wayne Langerholk, Memorial Chevrolet, RPM Signs, and Advanced Auto Service. I was going to ask you, where did you go to dental school?
I went to Pitt.
And they're playing Clemson tomorrow?
And they're playing Clemson. It's a big game.
Are you going to the game?
I have a wedding to go to tomorrow, so I will
that's
not. I'm
not
sorry.
right.
Yeah.
That's not right. How can you? Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh my goodness. It's going to be a huge game.
Third down for Chestnut
The wedding was
Ridge.
not planned very well.
It was not.
You know, it was not planned. They should have looked at the Pitt schedule before they planned that wedding.
All right, so it's going to bring 3rd and 7 for Chestnut Ridge. Nate Wysong back to throw. Wysong throws out to the right side, has a man, will fall incomplete. It's going to be pass interference on Richland.
Wysong's pass is incomplete.
I think that's Sam Pennant in coverage.
I'm not, well, I guess they was there. Those are the good referees you told us.
Yeah, these are really good. I'm sorry, these are really good
I'm
referees.
not questioning their judgment. I'm still wondering why anyone would get married on a Clemson Pitt game. I'm wondering about that. I had a cousin get married on the first day of rabbit season one time. It was terrible. That's when rabbit season was huge.
Well, you know how my family is with the Mets.
Yeah.
And one of my cousins got married during a Met playoff game.
Oh, that's terrible.
And,
they were all at the bar watching TV.
Yeah, pretty much. The reception was spent in another room with a TV. The Mets played the Giants.
People have to figure that out.
And, yeah. All right, so it's going to bring up a 1st and 10 after the pass interference call. Nate Wysong throws quickly out to his right, has a man. That is number 23, Gage Dunlap.
It's almost like a handoff. It's a little bit of a wide screen. There was a Chestnut Ridge man out there blocking. It's a good play. You see that run often in the pros now. That's a big play now.
Pick up about 9, so 2nd and 1 upcoming for Chestnut Ridge. They trail here 26-0. Wysong again throws quickly out to his right. This time Richland breaks on the ball. Dunlap was the intended receiver again. Good coverage there by Penna as he came up. Or that was Lewis.
They need a 1st down. Obviously, that was a little bit of a panic. They maybe should have got the 1st down right now and then go for it, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, 3rd and 1 upcoming.
They don't want us to have the ball back, that's for sure.
Chestnut Ridge at their own 47-yard line with 2:07 remaining here before halftime.
Nice part of that ball going incomplete is to stop the clock. For us, good for us.
For sure. All right, Nate Wysong back to throw. He's going to take a deep drop and will keep it himself as he gets the 1st down over the 50-yard line, the 45. So they'll spot him at about the 44-yard line. Nice quarterback keeper there at that time by Nate Wysong.
Smart move going out of bounds for them now. They're stopping the clock for them. That's a good move.
They'll give him, looks like, the 43. So into Richland territory.
26-0, 2 minutes to go in the 1st half. You know, we don't want to get too relaxed here. It's not over yet. There's still a lot of football to be played.
All right, Wysong rolls out to his right, throws it a fall incomplete, getting some good pressure there by the Rams.
Is low. Incomplete, 2nd down.
Chestnut Ridge is involved in what they call a sub-regional over there in District 5. There's not enough AA teams in District 5 to put together a playoff field. So the playoffs are going to be looking at teams like Westinghouse, Perry Academy, different teams from Pittsburgh because they'll be in the same subdivision as Chestnut Ridge. So this is a very important game to the Lions. It really is.
All right, 2nd down and 10 from the Richland 43-yard line. Nate Wysong will go back to throw, getting some pressure. He's going to be brought down for a sack. I think that is Jordan Nichols. So Jordan Nichols, who looked a little banged up, comes back and makes a big play.
Jordan Nichols
is our pass or our sack leader with 7, so that makes number 8 on the season. It does put him in the top 10 in District 6 also with a number of sacks.
Yeah, he's had and he missed a couple of games.
He missed some games. That's true.
Yeah. So nice job by Jordan Nichols. 3rd and 13. Good pressure by the Rams. Ball thrown over the middle. Good coverage there this time by Richland. That was going to be Kellen Stahl, I believe, in coverage as the deep safety.
Kellen's had a great year back there in the secondary. You know, a lot of coaches won't play their star quarterback on defense. They try to save him, but Kellen has been out there offense, defense, the whole way. So he's been, very, very adorable kid. He's survived 3 years and one. Well, he started that last game. He didn't start the game at Chestnut Ridge, did he?
No, that was Joey Hauser.
Joey Hauser started the game. So he's been out there for 3 years playing offense and defense. So talk about a durable kid. He is the one. I can't think of any games that he's missed over his career.
He hasn't. I don't think he's missed any.
I can't remember.
I don't think. All right, going to bring up 4th down and 13. Weissong going to throw it up in the air. Will fall incomplete. I think Matt Weissong ran a different route than what Nate Weissong saw. And Richland will take over. 1:09 remaining before halftime. Plenty of time on the clock for Richland.
We have 2 timeouts left or 1?
I think we have 2.
Yeah, 2 timeouts.
Still available, and the
So there's way enough time here to score.
Welcome Michelle Chase, who is listening at home. Their son Dugan broke his arm, so sorry about that for Dugan. He was on the football team sitting out tonight. So welcome Michelle and Grady, who are listening at home. Actually, Dugan's probably here and Grady's probably here. Michelle's at home. And that's going to be a run by Evan McCracken, who gets over the 50-yard line to about the 47-yard line they'll give him.
He is quick, isn't he? He's
shifty. We'll give him shifty.
He's a sprinter on the track team, and I know he's got some speed.
All right, down to 52 seconds remaining before halftime. Richland has the ball. They're going to call it the 47-yard line up Chestnut Ridge.
McCracken limping just slightly. I wouldn't be surprised if he comes out of the game right now. Yeah, he is. He's stepping toward the bench here. Trainer's approaching to look at him, but he did something. He tweaked his ankle, I believe. Now we got some disco music playing here, buddy.
Little Bee Gees.
I know, it's good, great. Are you texting someone?
Yeah, just looking at some stuff on the phone. Okay, always do.
Nice.
Yeah. All right, so what are we thinking here, Freddie? We got about 52 seconds remaining before halftime.
We have 1 timeout.
1 timeout left now.
McCracken is out. Probably, I would say Graydon Lewis might, leave his slot position.
Think we're going to take a shot downfield?
Yeah,
PJ, what are your calls? You think we're going to take a shot down the field here?
We don't have to take a shot at him.
Not sure if I got PJ or not.
I don't think we have to take a shot. I think we can just work our way. There's still time to do, not to go for the home run right now.
Don't have PJ. All right, so 2nd and 3 upcoming for the Rams. Stahl going to hand off. That's DiMartino, I believe, and he will have enough for Richland first down.
There you go, buddy.
So
prime time.
Good on Tony.
Prime time.
Picks up a big Richland first down. 44 seconds and counting before halftime. Stahl. DiMartino once again tries left tackle. This time stopped as he gets to about the 40.
DiMartino again on the carry.
That's getting some prime time, isn't it?
Yep, going to bring out about second and 8.
And we're letting the clock run, so we still have a timeout we can use, I believe, if I'm reading the scoreboard correctly.
Stahl back to throw. Stahl going to take the shot now. Had him in over the middle, just over the fingertips. I think that was Jeb Jordan.
Check.
Oh, there you go. I got PJ.
I think maybe that set was off.
Yep.
I don't know. Whatever happened, we're back though, but hey, I heard you loud and clear the whole time.
Good. Yeah, we just couldn't hear you for some reason.
We have Dick Mock entering the press box. Anybody know Dick Mock besides me? Former Chestnut Ridge Lion.
Oh, there you go.
Now a coach at IUP. So
we got a hold on Richland here.
I think he's trying to escape the rain.
That's a smart move.
Very
smart move.
I don't think he came up because he wanted to see us. I think he wanted to get out of the room.
Remaining in the half.
Happy birthday. Do you like that, huh? Oh, my God. 75, buddy. Still kicking. Okay, we're going to try to get one more in the end zone here before halftime. 13 seconds to go in the first half.
Flag on the play.
Another flag. So we'll see what this pre-snap penalty is here. Richland coming off a hold on the last play.
I never saw a signal, did you?
No, I didn't. So I don't think there's any flag on the play here. 2nd down and 19.
Uniform issue for the Rams.
Oh, it's a uniform issue.
Oh, knee cover.
Stay second down.
All right, Jordan Nichols checking in. Stahl going to roll out to his right. Stahl looking. Stahl throwing. And that will fall incomplete.
Stahl's pass is incomplete.
6 seconds to go. Time for at least one more play.
Yeah, we're going to look to make a shot on magic towards the end zone here.
Now you have to go deep.
Yep.
Remaining in the half.
We still.
You there?
I got you, PJ.
All right, just
we
checking in.
hear you. We hear you, buddy.
All right, so here we go. 3rd and 19. Stahl in the gun. And DiMartino will take the handoff. And good penetration again there by Chestnut Ridge. And that will end the half. But Richland leads here 26-0 over the Chestnut Ridge Lions. Freddie, your thoughts of the first
A
half?
little bit surprising that it's that, the score right now 26-0. But you have to say that Chestnut Ridge did really shoot themselves in the foot a couple times. Interceptions, fumbles, penalties. They could actually be a lot closer being this ball game if it hadn't been for a couple mental errors and some some struggling. So it's not over yet. Let's face it. We still have a half to play. They're Chestnut Ridge kids. They're tough. Just ask Coach Mock here. Chestnut Ridge kids are tough. They're never going to quit. So they'll be, and Max will have them ready to go. So we'll be looking forward to a good second half, and we have a nice senior night coming up.
Yeah, for the Richland cheerleaders. We did the football players before the start of the game. Cheerleaders will get their chance now. I think probably after the bands go. So we'll be joining you shortly after the halftime festivities. Richland again leads here at 26-0 from Hurlinger Field. You are listening to the Richland Ram Football Network. All right, welcome back to Hurlinger Field. That was his senior night, the Richland band and the cheerleaders. We have a very special guest on the field with PJ McGowan. PJ, we got Tom Feitel, who is head of the Richland Rocket program for quite a few years, and Richland football program just gets fed by him. So
that's right, Ed. So listen, I am here with Tom. I'll give you a little background. My experience with Tom Feitel. My son came into the Richland football program maybe around 5th grade, and Tom said, hey, listen, this group's been working together for a long time. I don't know if he's going to start or not, but he'll play. And I loved hearing that because I knew he had to work to play, and he did.
I don't know what to look at.
Second year, I was on staff with Tom. And I'm going to tell you, Tom, something I took away from that. Remember the Somerset game? I helped on defense, and we moved to a 5-2. You came down and said, I will not be forced into a 5-2. We're going to stay in this 4-3. So what I've taken away from this is the football teams on this field are so good this year in the past years of development because of the Rocket football team. We're special to have that and special to have you to direct that for the years. You and I have a great friendship. We jab each other because that's the guys we are. But listen, honestly, thank you so much for everything you've done for this program. I've recognized it over the years. I know everybody else. You're a special guy. You've done a lot for this program. So give me what it's meant to you to be a part of this, building what your son and you see here every Friday night now.
Yeah, thanks, PJ. Yeah, you were a part of that. At the summer game also, we had Darden Horsley kick a field goal to win the game because that was a football play you call in that moment. And then we try to focus on at the Rockets level. You know, our measure of success is not always the wins and losses. It's about making sure the kids develop, making sure they know where they're supposed to go, make sure they know what to do, and make sure they come back and play football. Can't play football unless you have the guys on the field, and that's what Brandon asked me to do 12 years ago when he asked me to get involved. Said you got young kids coming up through, it's something you're going to enjoy. We've been able to expand the league. It now represents most of the Laurel Highlands, which is a great thing. And yeah, the kids go through that program. A lot of them come out here Friday nights and wear their jerseys. A lot of them are standing on the sidelines as ball boys.
Well, most of them are wearing white helmets tonight and playing city football. Tom, something I go back to real quick. You also are an alumni of Richland football, and you had a stellar career. Give us a little background on that, because I know the story, but everybody needs to know why you were the right choice for that Rocket program.
Yeah, I had the opportunity to play football here at Richland. It changed my life. Brandon Bailey was the first person to ever talk to me about going to college at all, and it was to go play football, and that was amazing. That opportunity to do that when I came back. Got hurt, couldn't play anymore in college. Brandon said, "Hey, come sit on the sideline with us, stay in school, and get involved." And that was my first experience with coaching. Being part of the Rocket program and watching these kids develop, watching them grow. Your son included, coming into the program. It's what keeps me. I don't say young, but it's what keeps me super engaged in life. To have my boys go from the sidelines to the Rocket programs to playing in the program has just incredibly moving and touching in my life. Something that my whole family's here every Friday night, and this is what we do. So, and you're the same way, PJ. Your family's here. Ed's been here. Fred's been here his whole career. So it's something that we're very fortunate to have, and I'm just very fortunate and grateful to Brandon Bailey.
You're exactly right. I mean, it's not just Richland football, it's Richland family football. So, listen, again, I know we screw off together all the time. We jab each other whenever we need to be serious with each other. We always respect each other. But listen, I can't thank you enough from my family's point of view for what you've done for my son and the Richland football program. But everybody here, believe me, because I know we screw around with each other a lot, but you own a big part in all our hearts with this program. The success we are having came from those seeds you planted years ago for us, so thank you.
I appreciate it, PJ. Thank you.
All right, Tom. Hey, guys, listen, before we break away back to the action, the Richland Rocket football team program's having an awesome year. To run down, the third grade team is 3-2 this year, coached by Russ Moore. Great neighbor, good guy. One of our principal from our high school here, standing right beside me, Tim Regan. His team, the coach, he's the head coach of the fourth grade. 6-0.
Fantastic.
Standout. How about it? Give me a yeah.
The kids are playing well, yeah.
All right. And Andy Croto, another staff member of the Richland varsity team, coaching the fifth grade this year. And Tom Feitel himself still coaches the sixth grade team. They're 3-3, 500. You can't ask for any more than that. So back to you guys.
All right. Great job, PJ, and great job by Tom Feitel. The Richland Rocket program is where these kids that you're seeing tonight, Freddie, I mean, all came out of from first grade up. Can't do it without that feeder system. And those kids show up, they play, they get well coached, and they're ready to play when they get up here to high school.
That's the key, that they get well coached. It's organized. Everybody knows that they're all people who are not crazies, win at all costs, or teaching the kids how to play football. And your son has been part of that program, so you followed these seniors the whole way through. And you know every one of them personally, and it's been, it's helped your broadcasting actually, because you know the kids so well, and you don't even need a roster.
I don't even need the rosters. No,
you don't need
they just need a number. That's
all we need is a statistician.
We just need a statistician, exactly.
We have it made, but it's been like you said, it's bittersweet for you today.
Yep. Yeah, for sure.
I'm sure that that your son will have memories that'll last.
Oh, he has memories absolutely. He has memories that last him a lifetime. Hopefully, we'll get at least one more home game here coming up as we head to the playoffs. Richland's seated in at fourth position right now, which, if that all stands, Richland will get at least one home playoff game as we head on. Next week, last game of the season will be at Central Cambria. And looking forward to see that field.
That's a beautiful facility. We were down there 2 years ago for a scrimmage, and it's very beautiful. And we're getting a lot of nights. They just broke ground today for Westmont's facility.
I saw that in the paper. Yeah,
so
it's awesome.
you know, it used to be like we had the only turf field. Johnstown, Richland were turf. Now everybody has turf.
Yeah.
So we're kind of.
There's still a couple of schools though. We see Penn Cambria.
Yeah, a couple of them.
We're going to lose Westmont obviously now, but there's still some grass fields. Chestnut Ridge, Central, all have grass fields.
Bedford.
Yep.
Bedford had big plans on there, but I think they've fallen through.
And I see the new turf went into to Johnstown at the point.
At the point. So
that
was well needed.
Yeah.
That turf was pretty well worn out. Yeah, District 6 playoffs right now, we would be playing River Valley. If it ended today, we'd be playing River Valley right here at Hurlinger Field. The scenario could end up being the same as last year. We could end up playing Cambria Heights again in the District 6 final. And they were tough, they were very formidable. They're 8-0 this year. Bellwood also, we have to get past Bellwood. They're 8-0 as well.
All right, so Declan Piscatell on to kick it away. Rams leading here 26-0, just underway here in the second half. And they kicked it away from Matt Weissong this time. Good move there this time because he's had a couple of nice returns. Ball brought back to about the 31-yard line of the Lions. First down and 10, Chestnut Ridge.
It'll be first and 10 for the Lions.
Whatever you do, don't kick the ball to Nick Patton. That's like a nightmare I have because he played for Tyrone, and Brandon told me that. Don't let your kid kick it. I said, I won't, Coach, honest. Kicked it right to him, ran it back. He was a state champion at 200 meters, so he was a stud. Do not kick the ball to Nick Patton. I dream about that sometimes.
All right, so ball be placed at the 30-yard line. First possession of the second half. Nate Weissong will hand off up the middle. Good stout defense there by Richland. And about a yard gain to the 31. Going to bring up second down and 9.
Well, they're not going to panic. You know, Chestnut Ridge will not panic. They're starting out with a very traditional. One of the plays they like to run, though. And they're not going to panic and try to get it all back in one play, but they definitely have a lot of work to do in front of them. 26-0, moving into the third quarter.
Yeah, 11:27 remaining here in the third quarter. Nate Weissong will hand off to his right. Weissong will keep it. Heads to the right. And will go out of bounds, like about the 35-yard line, Freddie. So going to bring up third down and about 5.
That's third down.
Well, that play worked, especially it worked for you, Ed. You didn't know.
I didn't.
That's why your defensive end has to stay home because you just don't know. You think he handed the ball off, but in reality, he really didn't. So
Richland did a nice job. Only allowed 3 yards on that play, so they'll put the ball at the 34-yard line. Going to bring third down and 6. And a pistol formation here for the Lions. And Weissong will hand off to the right side. Nice run here. Gonna be, it should be enough for a first down. That's number 8, Trevor Wyant. So they faked the handoff one way, ran to the left, and Wyant able to pick up the yards necessary for a first down.
Trevor Wyant
that's your nephew. All right, Trevor Wyant's your nephew. All right, so Dick Monk's nephew, yeah.
He has some yardage this year. He has a couple touchdowns for the Ridge. He's not one of their leading carriers, but he's certainly seen a lot of action.
All right, brought the ball out to the 41-yard line of Chestnut Ridge.
He's a senior, right?
First down and 10.
He's a senior.
Nate Wyant, quick throw out to his right. And good yardage made there. Number 23 was on the reception as Gage Dunlap able to pick up another for enough yardage for another Chestnut Ridge first down. Nice. Good start here by the Lions.
Yeah, this is what they have to do. They have to methodically move the ball down the field, get one on the scoreboard, and then go from there. They can't, as I said earlier, get it back all in one play. That's not the way it's going to work. They're doing a good job so far. Coach Max is a good coach. Yep. I'm sure he had a lot to say at halftime.
In the Richland territory to the 47-yard line, first and 10 Lions. Wyant will Weissong will hand off. I think trying to catch a number on the ball carrier.
Injury, go wide.
And he is down. That's number 38. Nick Presnell. Good yardage made. Came up a little bit lame, but will stay on the field.
Nick Presnell is a junior. He has had 438 yards rushing coming into the game and 8 touchdowns. So he's had a pretty good year as a junior. He'll be back next year for the Lions.
Ball at the Richland 39-yard line. Second down and 2 upcoming for Chestnut Ridge. Wysong back to throw, and it's picked off. Picked off by.
Wysong's pass intercepted.
Why can't I think of the name? It just escaped me.
Griff LaRue.
Thank you, Griff LaRue.
Give him a headset.
Had a little brain cramp there.
Give him a
He's been playing for Richland for 6 years, Ed.
Has he really? All right, so Griff
Oh,
LaRue.
look at that.
Oh, we have big gob in here.
We have a glob.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Again, we're going to need that 50-50 winner to report to the press
I'm having
box.
a
So
piece of
Griff
glob for my
LaRue,
birthday.
think it's the 11th interception, Coach? You said 10 before, then it's
We
11
had 10,
interceptions
this is
now.
number 11.
in a
See, that's where they panicked a little bit. They didn't
Yeah.
really need to do that. They had second and short. They should have got the first on and tried to, move it from there.
Second interception of the
A little bit
game.
of a surprise.
Yep, second interception thrown by Wysong. Richland will take over at their own 35-yard line, 1st and 10. Stahl had a man going to tuck it, and that is Sam Penna on the sideline. And I think he'll lose a yard.
It's a pretty good gob.
So ball at the 34-yard line. Richland loses a yard on the reception. Going to bring back, bring
Pass complete.
up a 2nd and 11.
Second down.
Brock Batchy now will check in. Evan McCracken will be the running back. Stahl will hand off. No, it's Graydon Lewis. Graydon Lewis will head to the left side. Graydon Lewis over the 45-yard line.
Graydon Lewis on the carry.
So
pushes
good carry
to
by
about the
Lewis.
45. We'll wait for the mark.
He's a great athlete. He's a good running back. He also plays in the slot for us. The dual-purpose guy. McCracken, I hope he's okay. He left the
That's
game.
good
They say he came off limping.
Yeah, he came off limping at the end of the first half. So hopefully he's okay. Just taking, let him take a break here for precautionary reasons.
So 11-yard pickup there by Lewis. First down, Richland at their own 45-yard line. 8-12 and counting here in the third quarter. Richland leading 26-0. Stahl looks for a man. Stahl tries over the right side, and nice breakup there on Chestnut Ridge.
Passes incomplete.
Trying to catch a number of the defender. That is number 12, Matt Wysong. So Matt Wysong having a pretty nice game.
Nice pattern and out. He ran it out and up 5 yards out and then up the field.
Yeah, Stahl had enough time to look for that
Yep.
play to happen. And Wysong just made a really good defensive play, able to break it up. Second down and 10, Richland. And there we go again. Chestnut Ridge will jump off sides once again on the quick formation by the Rams as they switch
That's hard.
the line.
That's
and,
hard not to.
yeah,
jump
that's the
offside.
third time of this game that Chestnut Ridge has gotten caught.
I think we should do that every play.
Offside.
It's been working. I mean, they have not caught on yet. So
It's hard to. It really looks like they're snapping the ball.
yeah.
I'm not even sure.
Check that, second down.
I'd question the legality of that, but I'm glad it works for us.
McCracken is back in the game.
All right, so Evan McCracken back in the game, and Richland going to do it again. This time, Chestnut Ridge does not move off sides. Second down and 5. And it will be McCracken who will go up the middle. McCracken twists and turns, will come short of the first down by about a yard, maybe 2. We'll see where they spot this.
Luke Moore, first contact for Ridge.
We haven't
Third
seen
down,
that shift all year.
A short 2.
No, they've done it quite a bit tonight. Yeah.
It just gives the other team now one more thing they have to talk about at practice on Tuesday. It's
Well,
just one more thing out of the thousand things that we do. Now we have to be aware of that as well. So, Coach Mwaka, it takes up time at practice, right? Every little thing you do takes up more time.
Kellen Stahl keeps it on 3rd and 2. Will push close to the first down. Looks like it's enough from up here.
No,
Has to get to the 45.
Not killing the clock, though.
On the keeper.
Looks like the ball has to get to the 45-yard line. Looks like that's where they're spotting it, but we'll see.
Fourth down for the
No
Rams.
fourth down.
They can give it 4th and a couple inches. Damon Johnson will check into the game. Jeb Jordan will check out. So 4th and a couple inches. They're going to spot the ball just short of the 45. So
Now you got to really be careful with the freeze play here. If you're Chestnut Ridge,
And we're going to hand off. That's going to be McCracken. Plenty of room.
Nice
Off
tackle.
left tackle.
Evan McCracken on the carry. Power
And
forward
over the
for
40-yard
Canada,
line.
Aiden Richland.
It's about the
First
38
down.
of Chestnut Ridge. Aiden Thomas now checks back into the game. Zach Hancock will come out. Stahl going to roll out to his right. Stahl looking for a man. Stahl going to throw. Has a man wide open. That is Graydon Lewis. Lewis makes a little deke, and he's in for a Richland touchdown. 37 yards. Stahl to Graydon Lewis.
That's Graydon's third touchdown tonight, I believe. And he's not to be denied when he gets close to that goal line. He will not be denied.
Richland only 1 for 4 so far on 2-point conversions. They have abandoned the extra point game tonight. And I think now they're going to try it. They're going to bring in
We're going
Noah
to kick
Ritko.
now.
Yeah, Noah Ritko coming in.
Noah Ritko on to attempt the extra point.
He's been pretty consistent all year, so let's hope that holds.
Good snap, good hold, and the kick is up, and that looks good from here. And it is good. Noah Ritko puts it through with 6 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Richland leading 33-0. Coach, you might as well run down our sponsors.
You can't eat your brownie.
I'm on a major diet, so I'm staying away from. I just went. Yeah, no.
Well, you're gonna make a mess.
I'm good, thank you. You can eat that, Fred.
No, I don't want it. I'm good, thanks. We have to read the sponsor. First Summit Bank, Best Window, Chan Soon Song Medical Center, Pontien Financial Group, Advanced Auto Systems, Cardolino Eye Care, FWF, Erie Insurance, Pinnacle Chiropractic Spine and Sports, Nichols, Rizzo's, Dean Jordan Tire, Johnstown Construction, Sporting Goods Discounters, Flair of Country, the Fifth Eatery and Ale House, DB Homes, FX Screen Printing, Slovenian Savings and Loan, World Auto Group, Precious Metals and Diamond Company, Beauty Lawn, Dr. Edward L. DiMartino, DMD, Mahelco's General Contracting Incorporated, State Senator Wayne Langerholk, Memorial Chevrolet, RPM Signs and Advantage Auto Service. There you go.
Good job, Freddie.
DMD, Doctor of, what's that?
Doctor of Medical Dentistry.
Medical Dentistry.
Yep.
There you go, buddy.
Yeah, some get the DDS, which is the Doctor of Dental Sciences. Pitt gives away the DMD.
For the Rams.
And they're all the same.
Pretty much all the same.
You can drill away.
Yeah, you can drill away. Yep.
Drill away.
Yep.
You like to do root canals.
I do a lot of them. All right, Piscatella on to kick it away. Low kick. Bounces up at about the 15-yard line. Picked up by Chestnut Ridge. That is Matt Wysong. And Matt Wysong will pick his way over the 30-yard line. Ball will be spotted at about the 34, 33-yard line. 33, they'll call it.
This is a pretty impressive defensive performance by Richland.
Yeah, Richland doing a very good job. I agree.
Keeping a 0 on the scoreboard for Chestnut Ridge is pretty impressive. I mean, they've scored a lot of points this year, Chestnut Ridge. I just totaled up the number of points. They've scored 306 points all year. And they've had a lot of big wins, 41 points, 35, 42, 56, 28. Just reading some scores here. They scored 28 points against Central. Right. Central's pretty formidable. So to hold them to a 0 at this point in the game, that's pretty impressive.
It looks like a little fog rolling in again here, Coach. Nate Wysong will keep it himself and gets hit pretty quickly. It's a nice play again made by Richland. Zach Hancock amongst the tacklers.
Met by Zach Hancock. 1 yard gain.
So 1 yard pickup, going to bring up 2nd and 9. 5:34 remaining here in the third quarter. Richland leading 33-0. Coach, we're 2 points away from having the running clock.
We always enjoy the running clock.
Always love the running clock. Yeah, Dave's agreeing here from Romansburg Media. Thank them again with Jared upstairs doing all the video. And again, a carry there. Quarterback keeper by Wysong.
Quarterback keeper, Brock Batchy.
Chestnut Ridge was on a 3-game winning streak coming into this game tonight. And they really needed to win this game. I know they were going to make the playoffs, but they wanted to get a little better position than they are right now. And they had the opportunity to do that, but it's not going to happen tonight.
All right, 3rd and 4 upcoming for the Lions.
No, it's the thumb controller.
And Wysong will go back into the gun. Wysong going to look to throw. Rolls to his left. Has a man. That is Matt Wysong. Taken down, but not before the first down marker. So good play by Matt Wysong.
If the season ended tonight, Chestnut Ridge would be playing Perry Academy from Pittsburgh.
By Sam Penna.
I'm surprised your Wimber and Berlin are both in that bracket, and Westinghouse from Pittsburgh. They're the number one team in that bracket. They're 7-0.
Hey, PJ, we have any other high school scores? I know you're always good at that.
Yeah, I'm going to bring them up right now.
Yeah, Portage and Windber, the big game tonight, and that's played in Portage, I believe.
It is in Portage.
First down and 10, Lions from their own 47-yard line. Nice penetration there made by Richland. And that is Evan McCracken able to come in and make the tackle.
All right, you guys ready?
I am ready.
A little run through. Bishop Guilfoyle, 35. Bishop and Court, 0. Forest Hills, 29. Penn Cambria, 7. Wimber, 48. Portage, 0.
Oh, wow, 49.
Ramblers are rolling.
Wow, Wimber beating
Bedford, 47. Johnstown, 0. Conemaugh Valley, 27. Conemaugh Township, 7. That's a pretty big beating down in the Westpac. Ligonier Valley, 26. Shadyside, 12. And Fred, I'll look for Homer Center for you.
Please do.
They're still playing football.
Homer Center's number 1 in District 6.
All right, Nate Wysong back to throw, getting heavy pressure. Devon Johnson coming. Wysong has to throw it away. Richland in coverage. That's going to be Griffin LaRue again. Another interception for Griffin LaRue.
I'm gonna throw one at you guys real quick. Not to take anything away from Griff. He's playing it up game. 21, Cambria 14.
Who's that?
Yeah, Forest Hills beating Penn Cambria.
Somerset.
Or Somerset beating Penn Cambria?
Yeah,
Well,
that's a big win for that program if they win tonight.
That's huge.
Well, I'll say a big win.
So Griff LaRue comes down with the interception at the Richland 35-yard line. His second interception of the game, and the third thrown by Nate Wysong. 3:08 remaining in the third quarter.
That's the 11th interception on the year for the Rams as a team.
And Stahl will throw us quickly out to his left. That's Griff LaRue. LaRue stutter steps. Has a couple of yards before being brought down by the Lions.
LaRue, short gain on the play, second down.
Trying to give LaRue, give him a little reward for his interception there. Is that what they're doing?
Yep.
Griff LaRue has 487 yards receiving this year so far and 9 touchdowns. He's been a force all year. He's a great athlete, isn't he? He's big receiver.
Big body, absolutely. Very athletic. A lot faster than what he looks sometimes, Freddie. He just has those long strides.
We're going to try to get IUP to recruit him. What do you think, Coach? You don't know, no comment.
Second down and 7 for the Rams. It will be McCracken, I believe, on the carry. And McCracken able to get over the 45-yard line, close to the 50.
Little bad news for you, Fred. Muncie is beating Homer Center 17-8 in the third quarter.
Muncie?
Who is Muncie?
Wow.
Muncie, they're up by north of Selingsgrove off of Route 80 and 45.
Homer Center was ranked number 1 in District 6 until
It
might
not last.
Might not last. That's okay. We'll still be there in the final.
All right, ball at the Richland 48-yard line, first and 10. Stahl back to throw, drops straight back, has to roll out now to his right, getting some pressure. Stahl will look, will throw over the middle, has a man, just off the hands. A little push-up action.
Incomplete.
Sam Penna upset with himself for not holding on to that football.
Yeah, I'm sure he's thinking that one through.
I don't know if his dad, Jim Penna, told him to do that or not. If he makes a bad play, do some push-ups.
I think he just, we saw a couple people do that last week. They just take their eye off the ball just a little bit. And that's all it takes. You got to look the ball in.
Mm-hmm. All right, so Stahl will hand off. It's McCracken. He goes up the middle. McCracken over the 40, the 35. Tripped up before he gets to the 30-yard line. All the way to the 31. Straight handoff up the middle. Evan McCracken.
When you hit that hole that fast, well, it's unbelievable. He went through that line of scrimmage untouched. Once he gets to the secondary, look out.
And I think McCracken will check out now as Damon Johnson will check in. No, it's Jeb Jordan checking out. Damon Johnson will check in.
I think McCracken's ankle must be okay. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's feeling much, much better.
It's doing what
All right, ball spotted at the Lion 32-yard line. Down to 1:08 and counting here in the third quarter. Richland leading 33-0. And it will be LaRue off the sweep. LaRue cuts it in. LaRue gets to the 20-yard line. Ball's out.
LaRue on the handoff.
And I think you say he was down.
First down.
So all the way to the 19-yard line. Ball came out. They'll say LaRue's knee was down. So Richland will maintain possession. And again, Richland on another pretty impressive drive, Coach. Started at their own 35-yard line. And now all the way down to the Chestnut Ridge 20.
This is the first time we've had the ball in this half, right? We pretty much dominated the quarter. You know, Ridge dominated the first part of this quarter.
They did.
They didn't. They had a 2-yard 2nd and 2. They decided to throw a pass, which was picked. Not a good decision at that point.
All right, Stahl will hand off Graydon Lewis off right tackle. Graydon Lewis will turn the corner. Brought out of bounds as he gets over the 15-yard line.
McCracken.
Oh, McCracken again. Boy, they look very similar from up here. So Evan McCracken.
On the carry.
That's why PJ's the best.
That's why he won the Emmy.
I know. I'm just looking to get nominated. We haven't even gotten nominated yet. Incomplete.
Stahl's pass is incomplete.
Tried for the right corner of the end zone.
At the end of the quarter.
And that will be the end of the third quarter. Richland leading here 33-0. Thank you, Dick. Nice seeing you again, buddy.
You taking off? Good seeing you, buddy.
Good luck for IUP tomorrow. The Coal Bowl, IUP and Cal U.
2 o'clock kickoff.
So it should be a heck of a ball game there.
Should be. Both undefeated, right?
All right, so let's run down our sponsors real quick once again while we got the time. Thank you once again to Romansburg Media, Dave and Jared here with us tonight. And thank you to First Summit Bank, Best Window, Chansun Shong Medical Center, Ponchione Financial Group, Advanced Office Systems, Cardellino Eye Care, FWF Erie Insurance, Pinnacle Chiropractic Spine and Sports, Nichols, Rizzo's, Dean Jordan Tire, Johnstown Construction, Sporting Goods Discounters, Fleur of Country, The Fifth Eatery and Ale House, DB Homes, FX Screen Printing, Slovenian Savings and Loan, Laurel Auto Group, Precious Metals and Diamond Company, Beauty Lawn, Dr. Edward L. DiMartino, DMD, Mahalco's General Contracting, Inc., State Senator Wayne Langerholk, Memorial Chevrolet, RPM Signs, and Advantage Auto Service.
That's an impressive group of people there, and we thank them all. And everybody wants to be involved in Friday Night Lights here in Richland. You know, it's been a great run here for the last 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. You know, we've had a great run. We've been very fortunate to see some great players, and we just certainly appreciate the sponsors of all these fine people. A lot of good people here.
Very good people there, absolutely. Couldn't do without them, Freddie.
So get out and support our local businesses, especially the ones that we just read to you.
All right, 3rd and 5 upcoming for the Rams. Ball at the 14-yard line of the Lions. And it's DiMartino in the game. No, they're going to fake the handoff. They'll throw us out to Jeb Jordan. Jeb Jordan turns the corner at the 10-yard line. May come just short of the first down, about a yard short. Maybe 2 yards. They'll spot him at the 11.
Stahl's pass is complete. Number 18, Jeb Jordan.
Coach Bailey getting a lot of people in the game. You know, a few more people in the game tonight. You're trying to get this team ready for playoffs.
On 2 for the Rams.
It's a long, grinding season, you know, and it's tough to make it through without something happening to somebody.
Yeah. 4th and 2 upcoming for the Rams. They are at the Lions' 11-yard line. Need to get to the 9. DiMartino will stay in as the running back. Stahl hands it off. DiMartino goes off right tackle, turns up the middle. DiMartino pushing towards the end zone. Will come short. They'll put the ball at about the 2-yard line. So first down, Richland.
Good blocking up front by the Rams.
Yeah, very nice.
Really nice hole. Tony hit the hole very well. Cut to the outside. Then a nice run. Now we need to reward him by letting him get into the end zone. How's that?
That would be awesome. They're going to spot the ball at the 3. So 1st and goal, Richland from the 3-yard line. Stahl Hands it off. DiMartino goes up the middle and has a Richland Ram touchdown.
You like that one, Ed?
Oh, you gotta love it. Tony DiMartino into the end zone from 3 yards out.
Prime time touchdown. I'll tell you what, the offensive line, you could tell they wanted him to score. They did a great job for him. Opened up a nice hole, and he hit it just right. Good job.
The last 2 plays, Ed, were fantastic. Great effort, extra effort for him. He was moving.
Thanks, PJ. Yeah, very hard running by Tony. He's going to be very, very happy coming off the field tonight. Noah Ritko on now to kick the extra point. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So Ritko, 2 for 2 on the night. That'll put us in a running clock now, Freddie. So 40-0 here. Richland over Chestnut Ridge. I'm actually kind of surprised about the score.
I was just going to say, I'm not surprised about the outcome. I'm certainly surprised about the score. The other score that really surprised me was Wimber.
49-0 over.
Boy, that's.
You know what? That game too. Remember, Wimber and Berlin really played themselves out against each other. Wimber had a bye week last week. Not to take anything away from them, they're a great team, but Portage and Berlin played again last week. So I'm sure that was a rough, tough game too. So Wimber had a little edge on having that week off, and Portage getting their heads beat in by Berlin last week. So, I'm not real shocked about that.
Well, everybody said this is Wimber's year, and everybody in Wimber that I know is anticipating a strong run in the state playoffs here, and we do wish them well. I hope they go a long way.
Without they share Route 50. The big thing is they're going to be playing Homer Center this coming week next week
for the playoffs.
They'll be playing Upper Center in that Heritage and the Westpac swamp.
That's right. Not Cambria Heights. Cambria Heights is in first place.
They will play Cambria Heights because they're in first place in the Westpac. Yep.
Not Homer Center. We'll play Cambria Heights.
Not Homer Center.
No, Cambria Heights.
Cambria Heights. Sorry, you're right.
That'll be real interesting.
All right, Declan Piscatella on to kick it away for the Rams. Low kick on the ground. Picked up there by Chestnut Ridge as number 8, who does a nice job. He gets over the 40-yard line. Trevor Wyatt. So Piscatella able to take him down.
Nice tackle.
We have an injured Lion on the play.
That was a good hard tackle by Piscatella.
Yep. I think everybody's okay. I'm not sure if do we have a player still down? No, I think everybody's up now. Number 54 being helped off the field. That is Noah Dermer, who came up a little shaken up on the play, being helped off the field. So 10:58, Freddie, we're in a running clock now. They'll start the clock after they get set.
Noah Dermer shaking up on the play. How about a nice hand for number 54, Noah Dermer.
Yeah, go.
They got a great wrestling. I don't want to change subject here, but I just did about wrestling Chestnut Ridge. They got a great program down there in wrestling. They have a great football program as well.
Yeah,
they're just having, Richland's just firing on all cylinders tonight.
Richland got off to a little bit of a slow start in this football game and then just found everything. And it's going to be maybe
flag on the play.
This could go either way, Freddie. Yeah, it's going to be a false start on Chestnut Ridge. That's what I thought.
So
next Monday, the 25th, for you real football fans, JV football, we're going to Chestnut Ridge for a 6 o'clock kickoff. So right down over the mountain in Fishertown, if you, JVs will be playing the Ridge, Chestnut Ridge. It's always interesting, the JV game following the varsity game.
All right, 1st and 15. And that is Presnell, who gets taken down hard by DeMont Johnson and Aiden Thomas.
Wow, that's quite a pair to get hit by, isn't it?
That's some big boys.
Wow.
And Presnell is no little guy himself, and just brought down hard.
If you're a soccer fan on Monday, we already mentioned the JV football. If you're a soccer fan, varsity boys and varsity girls soccer will be starting the District 6 tournament on Monday. Time to be announced, so check the Tribune If you're a soccer fan, Monday there'll be 2 good soccer games. Plus, it'll be right here at Hurlinger Field.
All right, 2nd and 15 upcoming for the Lions. Back to throw goes Wysong. Damon Johnson was coming in with some pressure. Wysong has to roll up. An incomplete pass. Covered well by number 15, Kellen Stahl. That was Matt Wysong was the intended receiver.
That was Stahl that made the hit.
Stahl made the hit, yeah.
Pretty big hit for the quarterback.
Brings up 3rd and 15. Again, we're in a running clock, 9:20 and counting before the end of the ball game. Richland leading here 40-0. Wysong back to throw. Quick throw out to his left. And brought down there by Richland. I think that was Trevor Wyant on the reception.
Pass is complete left side. Sam Penna on the tackle.
Sam Penna in coverage, able to bring him down.
4th down for Chestnut Ridge.
If you don't feel like driving to Fishertown on Monday, Tuesday, Chestnut Ridge 7th grade team is coming here at Richland at 6 o'clock.
Okay.
It'll be Tuesday night. Chestnut Ridge. JV volleyball has and varsity volleyball are playing Bedford on Tuesday.
All right, 4th and 6 upcoming, Freddie, for Chestnut Ridge. Have to go for it, showing 40-0. Oh, high snap off the fingertips. And Richland just coming in with heavy pressure. And they'll have to throw the ball away. Richland will take over 1st and 10. So a bad snap high off the fingertips
I know Wysong did everything
of
he
Wysong,
could.
absolutely. Heavy pressure.
But
And
did
it's
he
time out
did
call.
he throw the ball? I couldn't tell.
Yeah, he did get it away.
That could almost be intentional grounding, but they're certainly not going to call that now.
Not at this time of the game.
No reason.
Go wide.
Freddie, you want to run down the sponsors again?
Huh, sure. How about First Summit Bank, Best Window, Chan Soon Song Medical Center, Poncione Financial Group, Advanced Auto Systems, Cardolino Eye Care, FWF Erie Insurance, Pinnacle Chiropractic, Spine and Sports, Nichols, Rizzo's, Dean Jordan Tire, Johnstown Construction, Sporting Goods Discounters, Flair of Country, The 50 Eatery and Ale House, DB Homes, FX Screen Printing, Slovenian Savings and Loan, Laurel Auto Group, Precious Metals and Diamonds Company, Beauty Lawn, Dr. Edward L. DiMartino, DMD, Mahelko's General Contracting Incorporated, State Senator Wayne Langerholk, Memorial Chevrolet, RPM Signs, and Advantage Auto Service. All these fine people.
Possession of the football. 1st and 10
These
Rams.
boys were just up there
They
putting
know
lime
four
on my
remaining in
yard
the
the
game.
other day. Beauty
Nice.
Lawn. Now's the time for lime. If
Nice.
you need a lime, it's the time to do it.
All right, down to 8:03 and counting here in the 4th quarter. Richland leading 40-0. Sam Penna in a quarterback now. Sam Penna hands off to DiMartino, goes over the left side, over to the 45-yard line of Chestnut Ridge.
Tony DiMartino on the carry, pushes the ball to the 45-yard line of Chestnut Ridge.
Tony having a pretty good statistical year on the ground, actually. His numbers are pretty good on Max Preps.
Yeah, he's had a lot to talk about, a lot to think about, and a lot to be proud of. And I know you're a proud papa.
No, there's no doubt about it. Had 2-point conversion last week against Johnstown, and tonight able to take it into the end zone from 3 yards out. 2nd down 7 for Richland. Penna, quick throw out to Jeb Jordan. Jordan makes a stutter move over the 45-yard line. It's about the 43.
Passes to Jeff Jordan. That pass is complete. Jordan with a gain for the Rams brings up 3rd down.
I liked his commentary of all of our senior football players. And your son had some nice words to say there.
Yeah. There's a lot of did you notice a lot of expensive taste though?
Yeah.
The favorite foods are crab legs, filet mignon.
Filet mignon, yeah.
We had one kid, Aiden Thomas, was the only. Buffalo wings. That's awesome. So good for the Thomas family. They get to eat a little cheaper.
Wings are expensive though these days.
They are.
Think about it.
Everything's expensive these days.
Filet mignon might be cheaper.
All right, Penna out to Aiden McMahon. That could be
horse collar.
I don't think it'd be a horse collar. Grabbed him by the back of the jersey, so they won't call it a horse collar. But Aiden McMahon on the reception.
Penna's pass complete to Aiden McMahon.
That'll bring up 4th down.
Short game. 4th down and about 5.
So they'll call 4th down and 5. And, of course, Richland's going to go for this, leading 40-0. We're in a running clock with 6:21 remaining in the ball game.
Somebody with a real problem. Like Dave Miller.
Penna will go in the gun. And Penna will hand off DiMartino, picks his way over the middle, has a couple yards between. Oh, he gets down to the 40-yard line. Good hard run again. Won't be enough for a first down. Will come about a yard short.
Move the chains.
So just short, Chestnut Ridge will take over.
Here's something you might be interested in, Ed. A varsity hockey game on Thursday night, Conemaugh Valley at the War Memorial at 7:50.
Oh, nice.
So I know you're a little bit of a hockey fan.
Yeah, just a bit.
How are those Tomahawks doing?
Tomahawks having an okay season. I think they're right around the 500 about 500 mark. So I'll have to check the paper again. They'll be in town next weekend, 29th and the 30th.
Next Friday we will be at Central Cambria.
We'll be at Central Cambria. And I will be doing the game though for the
kickoff.
And I'll be doing the Tomahawks PA announcing on the 30th. So
You're
want to
just-
go
you're
see a
in-
hockey
you're
game?
in
Come on
demand.
down.
You're in demand, buddy.
All right, 5:33 and counting here in the ball game. Do we have a timeout?
I was talking with, speaking of play-by-play and PA announcing and et cetera, the young man from Richland, Stone.
Oh, Stone Mangus.
He's over here in the booth next to us. I think he did a little bit of PA tonight.
Stone does a fine. You know, I do the basketball PA for Richland, for the girls and the boys, and Stone actually on that network that you can listen to the basketball games. Stone does play-by-play. He is phenomenal.
He is good.
So Jim Pennis sometimes can't make it. Stone will do the games.
Looks like first team's going back in, boys.
Oh, they're putting the first. I see Chestnut Ridge kept their first team in. Did they not?
I believe so.
Yeah. So I think that's why the change is being made. Richland does not want to get scored upon, so Richland will go back with their first team on defense.
I'm happy about that with the running clock too. You know that.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't know. It just started raining out here. I don't know if you guys noticed.
Is it just a little wet out there now?
You don't understand though. Ed DiMartino, Dr. DiMartino gets the award. He was working with Al Steele and I one night, and he did the sideline in a hurricane.
At the point,
it was literally down at the point. It was literally blowing.
I had my umbrella sideways as they were eating.
Umbrella.
Yep, I had to, PJ. It was wicked, and as
we tried.
But they're eating pizza and wings as I'm getting a hurricane wind on the field.
Hurricane Eduardo. I remember that.
Nate Weissong has to roll out and throw it away.
We actually tried to talk him into coming into the box.
I wouldn't do it.
He stuck it out. He's a trooper.
That clock will just keep running down to 5:11 now and counting.
So I just had a few minutes to have a couple talks with our starting quarterback before first team was called back out. I said, "What do you think, Cal?" And he goes, "I'm really happy we're in this weather and we're playing Chestnut Ridge." He goes, "It's like coming full circle to me."
There you go.
I said, "It is. It's great, buddy."
Yeah, he did it as a freshman. Now he's a senior. That's exactly right, PJ. Just different fields.
That's why I said they were letting him run the ball so much. I really believe that. Deja vu.
All right, 2nd down and 10 for Chestnut Ridge. And that will be number 5 now in the quarterback. That's Dalton Lemon. Nice gain by Lemon, hit by Easton Robertson, I believe.
Yeah, no, that's not our first D in there.
Nope.
These younger guys are playing tough because they will get reps later in the year.
Yeah, nice hard hit by Easton Robertson, but Lemon has enough for the first down. Takes the ball inside Richland territory to the 46-yard line.
Yeah, you're right, PJ. We need everybody we have for the playoffs. You never know what's going to happen at this point in the season.
All right, Lemon in the quarterback, and Lemon will hand it off. That is no, he'll keep his own number. See, I thought he handed it off. Good job by Lemon. Another kind of confused me.
Great pursuit by number 40 of Richland.
So number 40 is Drayvon Platchy.
If you were our defensive end, you'd be getting yelled at right now.
If I'm on the field, it's a different look, Coach.
Oh, I know.
From up here, it's hard to tell.
End, you got to hold your ground.
Oh.
You can't get sucked in on
If I was on the field, I'd have been fine. I'm calling it from up here. It's a little different. All right, so pick up a 6. And this time Lemon will hand it off.
Yes, he did.
That is number 28 on the carry. That is Owen Claycomb. Goes up the middle, has enough for another Chestnut Ridge first down.
You know, we haven't really talked about it. This is the last regular season game. It's senior night, and this is the last regular season game that they'll ever play on Erlanger Field.
I know, pretty
so
weird.
Hopefully we'll get the playoff game here. So they get one more time, one more try.
Luke Feitel got credit for the tackle. All right, Lemon keeps it himself and almost brought down in the backfield. Lemon makes a nice move.
See, once again, our defensive end, not to pick on the kid, but, you know, that's a coaching point, and when they're watching film, I'm sure they will point it out to the young man. Don't get sucked inside. Then you're trying to tackle with your arm because, you know, the guy's beyond you. It's a good learning experience. That's why we're playing these guys. That's why we play JV games.
Yep, absolutely.
So you can learn. That's the key.
First down, Chestnut Ridge. They're moving the ball pretty well with the JV team in. Down at 2:21 and counting. Chestnut Ridge trailing 40-0. Lemon will keep it himself. And again, a good run by Lemon. He's running pretty hard, Coach.
You know, he's pretty good at that fake.
He is. He tucks it in and then takes it out.
He faked me out on that one, so I'm not going to yell at the defensive end anymore. Because that was a pretty good fake, really good fake.
So Lemon takes it all the way down to about the 12-yard line.
This is a big deal for these young kids to get on the field tonight, I'm telling you. It's a big, big deal. 148, 147, and counting.
All right, pistol formation here for Chestnut Ridge. Lemon hands it off, and good defense there made that time by Richland.
Well, you got the whole team there, don't they? What a
Drayvon Platchey again.
Platchey again, yep. He's having tough. He had some nice plays last week, too.
Absolutely. So they're giving about maybe a yard gain to about the 11-yard line.
What grade is Platchey in?
Sophomore, I believe.
I thought he was young. I was trying. Yeah, he is a sophomore.
All right, second down and 9. Down to 105 and counting. Lemon going to pitch it out to the right side. Again, good defense there by Richland.
Good hit.
They'll get over the 10-yard line. Easton Robertson.
Brings up a third down. Brett Imler, the ball carrier on the pitch.
That was Brett Imler, number 7 for the Lions. Down to 40 seconds and counting. Third down, 7. Lemon will keep it. No, he'll pitch it this time. It's a fumble. Ball's on the ground.
Richland has it.
And Richland has the ball.
Well, there's only 20 seconds left.
So the deepest penetration of the game by Chestnut Ridge, and they fumble the football away. Richland able to jump on it.
And is recovered by the
We can take a knee if we want to. I mean, 20 seconds to go in the game.
on the fumble recovery.
We'll see what Coach does. They're winding the clock.
Yeah,
right.
down to 6. I imagine this is going to be the ball game. Yeah, they'll just walk off the field. That will do it here from Erlanger Field. Richland takes this one 40-0. Again, you know,
surprise.
I think we kind of knew Richland was going to win this game, Coach, but the score to me is the more impressive thing. Richland played a well of the game defensively. 3 interceptions, 2 fumbles caused by the Richland defense.
Gave us great field position, and the kids took over from there. There's our flashing lights going off.
Depending on standing shakeout.
Love the dancing lights.
I just saw in the paper today Westmont Field is going to have the dancing lights.
Everything's good. Johnstown's has them.
Johnstown already does.
Yeah. Westmont's got outside of the soccer game there. It's pretty cool.
Is Westmont's field done?
No.
They just started it. Yeah.
They just broke ground today.
They just broke ground. All right, so a big night here by a lot of the Richland seniors. Coach Aiden Thomas, Kellen Stahl, Griff LaRue. Just big nights here. And a lot of Graydon Lewis tonight, too.
Yeah, he had 3 touchdowns tonight. And I'm just trying to figure out here how, if we move up to third, if that's going to help us or hurt us. If we go up to third.
You guys want a little recap on some scores real quick?
Yes.
Yeah. Number 62, Portage 7. I'm guessing it's late in the 4th there.
Wow.
Ligonier Valley, a team we were real familiar with in District 6 championships, 26-19 over Shadyside right now. Bishop Guilfoyle, 4-0 in the final in that game. Final. Chestnut, obviously 40-0, Chestnut Ridge. Richland over Chestnut Ridge. Bedford 61-0 over Johnstown. Conemaugh Valley 27, Township 14 final. And Homer Center, tighten it up, Fred. Muncie 17, Homer Center 16.
Oh, wow.
And
Go Wildcats, go Wildcats.
I don't have any update. Nobody's chimed in on this. This is a fan-based scoring pack that I get. But it's still Somerset over Chestnut Ridge in the fourth.
Somerset over who?
Somerset over Central Cambria.
Central Cambria.
This weather's causing me issues, Fred.
Hey, we got you out there, PJ. All right, so we're going to have an interview with Coach Bailey in just a minute. Freddie, run down some stuff you got there.
Well, according to my own little research, this is Richland's first shutout of the year.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah.
It is.
Yep.
We did before that. BC, they only had 3 points. That's not we didn't play BG. Anyhow, it's our first shutout of the year. Penn Cambria. Penn Cambria was a shutout, but we didn't play it.
Yeah, we get the forfeit one on that one, unfortunately. And I'm sure Penn Cambria did not want to forfeit that game, but unfortunately, the times that we're in, Coach, that could happen again as we go down the line.
Yep. Well, you wanted some other information here. If it ended now, we'd be playing River Valley. If we move up a slot to Bald Eagle to number 3, we're 4 right now. If we would move up to 3, we'd be playing Southern Huntington here at Richland. So either way, it's going to be a home game. We will have one home game at least. And if we follow the same scenario as last year, we'll have to play our home game here. Then we'd have to go to Bellwood, assuming Bellwood wins. And then if Bellwood wins, if we beat Bellwood, we'd have to play Cambria Heights. And that would be a rematch of last year's District 6. So we have 3 in a row. Chestnut Ridge has 5 in a row. That's pretty impressive. And we'll see how that goes over the mountain. So it's an interesting season so far. It's been actually pretty good with the COVID.
We've been fortunate.
We've been really fortunate.
Yeah, we've been fortunate. One game, well, actually 2, but the first game of the year, Penns Valley not nice enough to come and play. And we have Coach Bailey with PJ McGowan. Take it away, PJ.
Despite this inclement weather, your team executed on every side of the ball every time they were on the field. Take us through the game, and we'll get you out of the rain.
Yeah, first of all, we were focused all week in practice. We have a lot of respect for Chestnut Ridge, Coach Shoemaker, their whole staff, and the kids were really focused. They executed the game plan on all 3 things and came out with a 40-0 win.
Without a doubt, Chestnut Ridge is a very good football team. Something that we talked about earlier in the game, and right in the seconds of the game, I had a chance to be off mic talking with Kellen Stahl, your senior quarterback, and he brought up a good point. He said, it's been full circle for me. He said, really sort of started career in this kind of weather against Chestnut Ridge and came back. Tell me about these seniors as we celebrated them tonight and the impact they had on you and this football program.
I just thank them just out here in our post-game meeting. They mean everything to the program. They've had a great run, and we talked about it, and they don't plan on being done yet.
Without a doubt, we're looking forward to go deep. So Chestnut Ridge, I don't know if you know this. You're a smart guy. This is peak season. You know that.
I'm not aware of that.
It's apple season. It's apple season. Do you like apple cider? Do you like apples?
Well, in my house, my wife will be buying lots of apples over at Chestnut Ridge, and we'll be making lots of applesauce homemade at the house.
All right, well, Crown Apple goes really good with apple juice, by the way. I don't know if you know, mate. Little excursion out in New Mexico, we had to learn that. But anyways, listen, great talking to you. Go try. I'm going to get dry. I'll see you next week at Central Cambria.
Yes, sir. Thanks, PJ.
Back to you guys.
All right, PJ, excellent job. Coach, as always, just a great interview, and just a great job done by the Richland team as a whole, Freddie.
Yes, sir. They brought it together, a surprising win. Not a surprising win, but a surprising score.
Yes.
And they're getting primed for the playoffs, so I'm expecting another good playoff run.
Hey guys.
Yep.
Listen, I'm walking up to the booth right now, but real quick, this guy, we watched him lead this program. tear it up for the past 4 years. He started it against Chestnut Ridge. He told me tonight he feels like he came circle. So, Kellen, what did this night mean to you?
It meant everything to me. The legacy started at Ridge and my freshman year in the Mud Bowl, and I think it just went the whole way around. And just playing here in the rain, that's just where it all started.
So there you have it, man. Our star quarterback of the Laurel Highlands, soon to be going on to the state playoffs. Kellen, bring us home.
Oh yeah, I will. I'll get you a 4th ring too.
There you go.
I love it. Way to go,
Back
Cal.
to you guys.
All right, good job there, buddy.
Great
PJ. Again,
way
that's why he wins the Emmys, right there.
Great way to end the night.
That's Kellen Stahl. Great interview by Kellen. Nice hug by his dad, Andy Skinner. And like I said, just a great night, a great senior night. These kids are going to have something to remember. Unfortunately, the weather wasn't the best, but like Kellen said, this is.
I think it was supposed to rain. It was supposed to rain tonight.
It was supposed to be very spotty, on and off. I saw like 10% chance at kickoff, maybe 30% chance by 8, and really it rained all game. I think that's what PJ said. It was raining all game.
Yeah, it was 0% of 100%, and it turned out to be 100%.
Yeah.
All night long.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
When I said it was supposed to rain, I meant it was meant to rain.
It was meant to rain.
Fred, do you know what?
You go.
Do you know what 100% chance of rain means?
It means it's going to rain.
It means it is raining.
Yeah.
That's correct.
All right, we'll go ahead and wrap things up here from Hurlinger Field. Richland takes this one 40-0 over Chestnut Ridge. Next week, Richland at Central Cambria for the final game of this regular season, as playoffs will begin the week after. So, for Fred Yannity, for PJ McGowan, I'm Ed DiMartino saying good night. Thanks to Romansburg Media, Dave and Jared. See you again all again next week from Central Cambria. Good night, everyone, and stay safe. You are listening to the Richland Rams Football Network.